What's that from? That's from one of the Ice Age movies.
Alright, we are live.
Good welcome, everybody.
Good morrow.
Good welcome.
Good morrow. Do you need me to
bid you a fair welcome?
Do you need me to restart the stream?
Yeah, stream's canceled. Good welcome. Stream's canceled. We're all leaving.
Alt F4, everything's over.
Delete.
She just
Ow, cat! Why did you attack me?
Cause cat attacks for no reason.
She's very upset I won't give her the potato.
Alright.
The potato?
No.
Oh. No clue what that is.
It's candy.
It's sugar stars. It's uncoded nerds.
Oh.
I have to
Interesting.
make my announcements that I'm streaming.
Oh
Make
no.
the announcements. Make the announcement.
It's our new theme song.
Make the announcement. Get your streaming.
But
I'm
no,
glad we
the
don't have
theme
anybody watching right now.
Song, the theme song needs to be sung by Bob.
Make the announcements. Yeah, we're streaming. Gotta make them announcements.
You never uploaded episode 4.
I did not because I was sidetracked by a whole bunch of other shit. So it'll go up tonight. It'll go up tonight.
Because I like to, the day or two before, watch the stream just to make sure all my notes are up to date.
It goes up the day before. Usually it was supposed to go up today, but I never sent it to the upload. Because I
like to make sure my notes are good.
I usually schedule it out. Like I'll upload today's tomorrow and have it scheduled for next Monday.
Ah.
So if you want to go ahead and start things off, go ahead. I'm just making announcements.
So where we last left off, we
Maxos, get on roll 20.
I'm on roll 20.
I'm not yet. Hold on.
Why are you not on roll 20?
Because I'm eating.
You can multitask?
We were eating stromboli.
Ooh,
Oh.
tasty.
where we last left off, you all had pretty much just gathered information the whole time. You were gathering. You met up with Rexos's ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
The orc, or half orc,
The horniest half orc in the land.
Folly Riptusk.
Is that what was that the name?
Yeah, her name was Folly Riptusk.
Oh no.
And what happened was, she requested that Rexos would join her once again. Unfortunately, Rexos said, "Nah, fuck that."
Been there, done that, not doing it again.
So instead, she said, "Well, then you could help me locate missing sailors or missing pirates." Sorry, crew had gone missing, and entire ships would disappear. So you were hired to gather information.
There's a hole in the sea the size of your ass.
Yeah, it's a pretty big hole then. Half the world inside. But you were tasked to find information and bring the evildoers to justice. I mean, they're pirates mostly, so I don't know.
Does anyone really know?
No one really knows.
Look, these cultists are very smart.
Yeah. But after gathering information about that, you decided to go to a brothel, and
Because when don't we?
Torture a patron.
You tortured a patron a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit.
I like how you say
Hi.
I say most of us had nothing to do with that.
I am
And-
authority.
And what happened after that is you gained more information, and you decided to visit an item or an antique shop or an oddity shop, it's not far from the area, like literally right across the street from the plaza. As you all decided to enter, you bought a couple items, and you also gained a new quest to defeat the Beast of No Baba. And then you also gained a cursed item that
I'm
apparently.
I'm sending you the full item description, by the way, that you gave me, so you can have it for your notes.
Okay, good.
You're ad-libbing that a lot, so I want to make sure you have what it looks like. You gave a lot of details.
I have a feeling this whole session's going to be a lot of ad-libbing.
Whoa,
What?
whoa! No, I planned.
That's venom. Why would you say such a thing?
I planned a little bit.
You planned all of 30 seconds of this intro.
I did. So it was a wand with a twin wrapped around it. Twine. Sorry, you spelled twine wrong. I was
Sorry,
like
I
a
don't-
twin. I was like,
It's on Notepad. I don't have spell check. Leave me alone.
it's
You
okay.
you
it's
just
okay.
lost an E.
I had to type fast because you were talking.
Right. So a wand with twine and charms hanging off of it. A charm of a bell, a bat made of stone, and a star made of tarnished silver.
The wand of rhino blasting.
The wand of rhino blasting. It
Or so they say.
or so they say.
It just kills you on the first use.
Boom.
Just the whole party's gone.
Don't worry, I have a second character rolled up just in case. I'm always prepared for death.
It's rumored that the wand of rhino blasting shoots out a beam of rhino-shaped energy that has enough power to carve out a mountain.
Now, I have one question. We never really discussed one thing about it.
Yes.
Is it a portrait or a landscape view of a rhino?
It's actually a good question.
Because if it's a landscape view, it's the wide shot, so you get the whole outline. Otherwise, you just get this, like, hump shape with legs.
I mean,
You had to think about that. I would have figured this would be a snap decision situation.
She has planned this wand the entire week. Every detail
Apparently,
already done.
this is the only thing
Right?
she's planned. just the wand is the only thing she's planned. The whole session's gonna be ad lib, but the wand.
Basically, I'm going to use it, and it's going to cause the session to happen.
yeah. So, okay.
It's
what
a
I was
MacGuffin.
thinking-
I'm never going to use it.
What I was thinking the wand did was, like, when you use the wand, a full-figure rhino would, like, emerge as if, you know, it were there, but it's just made of energy, and it just races off in the direction you fired.
See, that's a whole different idea from. That's a Patronus.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's an astral.
It's exactly a Patronus.
Whatever.
My thought process to it all is, I thought it was going to be like the bat signal, but with a rhino.
I mean, it could be.
And it just
One thing-
blows a rhino-shaped hole like that through whatever it is.
Basically, when I go to use it is when she will finally say what it does.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
She
I'll
has an
figure it out.
entire chart of like 20 different things, and as soon as I say I use it, she's gonna roll the d20 whenever it comes up. That's what we got.
Are we ready for
Right.
that? It's the wand.
we're ready for it.
It's the wand
Are
of
we
D20.
ready for it?
It's the wand of D20. Each number does a different thing.
So,
It's called the Wand of Wonders.
So the die of power for Futurama.
Yes, the die of power.
No, there's an actual item in the game. It's called the Wand of Wonders. I think it has like 100 different things it does.
Do you roll a D100 to pick which one?
Yeah, every time you use it, it does something. It's like Wild Magic Sorcerer's ability, just as a wand.
Wild magic is so good.
When you get to use it and it doesn't TPK your party at level 1.
Yeah.
so
So only.
after
Go ahead.
after you all left the store with your goodies, you went back to the hideout.
Oh yeah, I have the Penis Bone Club. I forgot about that.
And yeah, you do have that.
That's incredibly powerful. How could you forget about that?
Because I forgot about that conversation until right now.
It's the Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Transforming, Penis Bone, Club of Fire, and eventually Web.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I have a Great Club listed in my effects.
But, so, you all left and went back to the Thieves Guild, and, you ate Stromboli with Wobblin' Bob.
Yes,
Fair enough.
we did.
Fair enough.
Wobblin' Bob's mom. It's recipe.
Yeah, family recipe. It's crazy. That's where we left off.
But was it good?
Yes, it was the best.
It sufficed.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Triangle.
Fair enough.
I don't know how to roll triangles.
It's an odds. It has 3 sides.
Okay. Oh, it's odds. Yeah, the Stromboli tasted like shit.
Oh.
Well, damn.
I use prestidigitation to make mine taste amazing.
Just yours.
Everybody else's tasted like shit. I'm just like, yeah, this is good. Everybody digs in and they're like, ugh.
Yeah, but that also meant that the rest of us stopped, and you're the one who got food poisoning.
True.
Yeah.
No, the food was edible. It just wasn't good.
Anything
It had, like,
anything is technically edible. It's just only edible once.
It,
Very fair point.
it was a Stromboli made with surströmming, which was that fermented fish disc, fermented fish dish that they make in Scandinavia.
The fish disc.
Oh, so
Fish disc. Yeah.
So delicious.
Love fish too.
The smell.
What are you, a gay
I
fish?
fish.
Gay fish.
Everybody
Oh,
got it.
oh God, now I'm gonna have to listen to that later.
I say everyone's gonna pull the fire on that one.
Yeah.
Possible.
So, what are you guys going to do first? Are you going to
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
fight the Beast of Nobaba, or are you going to do the cultist thing with the dead pirates?
I mean, which one's closer?
Pirates.
One's in a mountain and the other's on the ocean.
No, one's in the mountain, and the other one is like in the same town you're in right now.
Ah. Because you did bring up that they docked late at night, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause we
Like,
gotta go to the
I remember
Gad's,
that.
Gad's suite. Oh, Tuesday spelled backwards.
That's
We
right.
gotta look for that because that was the lead we had.
What do you guys feel like? You want to go for Ghost Pirates, or do you want to do a Scooby-Doo mission, or do you want to do a Dark Souls boss?
I feel like it's more of a Final Fantasy boss.
Same thing, but it depends on the size.
True. I'm good with either. Leaning more towards the Behemoth.
Okay.
All right,
sounds
that
good.
sounds good to
Well,
me.
one is
Behemoth.
the main story mission and the other is just a subquest that may or may not be too strong.
Well, we're gonna find the hell out. Let's go.
Well, I have a plan.
Okay.
Cool. Someone who doesn't go in blind like I do.
No,
like,
I
plan every
have a
time.
plan. Yeah. This is great.
Stealth.
Enter stealth.
I enter stealth.
It's never failed before.
No.
When it failed.
Yeah, except for those couple.
That one time it didn't.
So, sorry, I misread something in my notes.
Stop reading. It's dangerous.
I have to read in order to know how to get to where y'all are going.
To Rot Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all are going to Rock.
Place you
So-
made up. Yeah.
as you all decide where you are going, you leave the town, and it takes a good 3 hours.
You sound very unsure about the time it takes.
I'm not
Time is
sure.
relative.
Doubt.
It takes half a day. We'll say it takes half a day.
All right.
That's a good amount of time.
Whole 12 hours.
Rough terrain doesn't
dare they
slow us
not-
down.
How dare they not give us hex grids to measure properly?
Yeah, right. It takes y'all about. It takes y'all about. Oh shit. Oh, why is my thing not moving? What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Chose the wrong thing.
It's a whole 80 feet to the north.
Oh, I was using it wrong. My bad.
What are you using wrong?
The mouse tool, the clicker tool. I
It's a,
forgot how to
that's a
move it.
ping.
Okay, so the Rot Hill is in this general direction, like over here by the Penumbra Ridge. And it takes, we're not gonna say half a day, we're gonna say like 7 hours. It takes 7 hours to get there.
Where is it?
It's in this general direction over here. By this hill. You see that, where I'm pinging?
So about like 50 miles, you'd say?
Yeah, we'll say it's a ways. It's a ways away.
Just going based off of the... You have a map tool at the bottom that shows distances.
Yeah, but I'm really bad at math.
Okay, I will
So-
accept that.
Honesty comes first.
So it takes you guys about 7 hours to make it towards the hills where the kingdom of Rot Hill once stood. And as you look into the distance, you do see that on one of the larger hills is a deteriorating stronghold.
Yay.
You could just barely make it out on the horizon. As you're traveling, what happens is you come across a broken down wagon and several dead bodies litter the area. And there seems to be one still alive. You hear a bit of coughing, and as you investigate, if you're investigating, y'all are gonna
Yeah, I'll
investigate,
probably
right?
go over and check on the live person.
Okay, so as you investigate, you hear the coughing, and you find a young halfling male just splayed out on the ground next to the cart, kind of leaning with his back on the bottom of the cart. The cart's been flipped over onto its side, and he goes, it's very dangerous out here. You might not want to be out here very long.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked does he look?
Fucked. He looks fucked.
Capital F?
Oh, like the whole word capital.
Capital F with 3 C's.
Yeah. Capital F, 3 C's, the K is also a C.
So 4 C's.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, his lower half seems to be crushed, and he's just covered in blood. He's been spitting up blood for a little while now, and he goes, that wretched beast,
Which way did it go?
that way, and he points to a direction.
Does he look like if we leave him, he'll be dead in a few minutes?
He's probably gonna die regardless.
Anybody mind a quick mercy stabbing?
Not here.
Go for
No,
it.
go for it.
I'm gonna just help nature take the course real quick.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll against killing this helpless, innocent person.
Do it. Roll for
Sleep.
initiative.
Sleep well, sweet prince, and just
Just into the jugular.
No.
So
I'm
Just
looting the
roll.
wagon.
I'm looting the corpse after he's done bleeding.
Make him roll for it.
Roll for attack with advantage since he's, prone.
no, I'm not
Roll
gonna
2
do that.
ones.
Yeah, 2 1s.
Okay, no.
Somehow
Side note,
Yeah,
so side note, one of my characters in my D&D group last night rolled 2 nat 1s when trying to attack. They had advantage and they rolled 2 nat 1s, and I was like, how do you fuck this up so bad?
You throw those dice away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really funny. And
Like-
then
You don't just retire them, you throw them off a cliff.
yeah, you put them in the microwave, you just melt those bitches.
melt
You
down,
toss them
make
off
new
the
dice out of
cliff,
corpse.
and-
No,
Yeah.
because then the microwave will stop working.
Well, then you got to get a new microwave anyway. So,
Who,
but
who wants to pay for a new microwave?
Right. You can just
not me.
toss
They're
it.
expensive. Microwaves are expensive.
Then
They
don't
really
advocate
are.
for microwave destruction.
So, you stick a blade in his throat, and he spazzes a bit. As blood is
Jumps
pouring
up and
out of his
stabs you
throat.
back.
And
Ha!
it turns out he was a mimic. No. But no, he's bleeding out, and he's like clutching your arm with both of his hands, and then he slowly drifts off into death.
Okay, that's probably more peaceful than he would have gotten watching us loot the corpses of everybody
Him.
around him as he just bleeds there slowly dying.
You just loot him while he's alive. What you got on you?
Yeah,
So now that he's
rummage
gone,
through.
I check his pockets.
The direction he pointed in before you murdered him.
He's not evil. He was gonna
Yeah, I know,
die,
right?
people. I'm not that bad. It was mercy killing.
Mercy.
You didn't get consent.
Yeah, he didn't consent to his killing. So.
Yeah.
He wasn't really a child. He was a halfling.
No consent to
Oh,
penetration.
well, no, he was a young adult hack, so he wasn't a kid. So,
Yeah.
um,
Looks like a child.
You just stabbed a teenager.
cried like a child. Oh well, unless you're Marshall, a teenager.
but he pointed towards the ruins of that stronghold, and so you're all looting the wagon,
Definitely.
and
Yes.
you find some various sacks of various kinds of food, like potatoes, grain, cabbage, a lot of cabbage. When rifling through the guards or the farmers, they don't look necessarily like they're the best at handling combat situations. They look like just some sort of like little militia.
I think we guessed that when we showed up and they were all dead.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very good at their
Just
job.
context clues.
But you rifle through their pockets and you're able to find a collective 12 gold.
Oh,
Seems reasonable. These guys are pretty poor.
it's a whole 3 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Well, we
As
can retire.
Yeah, as opposed to your like 5,000 gold each of you have.
3 gold. Well, guys, we can officially retire.
Right?
God, it just put me right over that line.
Now I can live on a single piece of gold for the rest of my days.
I can finally afford to send my kids to college.
What school?
The College of Winterhold. Duh.
Yes, because now
In
we're
this world,
officially in
it's called
Skyrim. Somehow we wound up in one of the worst games of all time.
Oh, no. Oh.
But, yeah, you managed to. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
My internet crapped out for a minute.
Do I see any footprints?
You see.
Bigger than a halfling. You know what I mean?
So.
That doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see.
I think that might be of a beast. Of the
Oh yeah,
variety.
Like you don't even. I'm not even gonna let you roll on this because this is a big ass foot.
It's a giant beast with human-sized feet.
Yeah. Like this beast, its feet is just almost as big as the halfling itself. It's a very large beast. But yeah, it's a pretty fucking big beast, as you can tell by its foot.
Can I make a survival check to see like how big I think it might be?
Yes, you can.
Is anybody better than me at survival? My survival is +4.
Let me check. I don't think so, but survival. I have +6.
Yeah, you might want to check that, not me, or with me.
Yeah, I'll do a check with you.
Yeah, my survival was okay. I gotta stop double clicking things.
I got a 22. So
Yeah.
My survival is a 2.
Did someone fart?
No.
Do you smell it?
Yes, I smell the fart.
It might
Like-
be you then.
God damn it. Again? God, I need to go to the doctor. I'm just not feeling these farts anymore, guys.
But it was me.
It was me, dude.
I still have only watched like 5 episodes of that show.
So you've seen that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only line you need to know from the entire series.
Yep.
It sums up the first 5 seasons, 6 seasons.
So it just did not hold my attention.
Yeah, I like 3 on more than I like 1 and 2.
I don't think I'll ever get there.
You can actually skip because things become so completely different in each subsequent season, and the stories are independent.
Fair.
It may reference the past a little bit, but you don't need to have seen season 1 to see season 6.
My issue is I don't really care about the story they're telling.
It's a completely different story going forward.
Okay.
Each season is... It could be a completely different anime or manga. Like, the only thing that's the same is some characters. That's it. And it gets more apeshit bananas as it goes on, and it's more fun the further you go.
I've been trying to put it nicely, but I'm probably never gonna fucking watch it.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to never watch it.
It's like you're trying to sell something to a guy who doesn't want any of it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't like season 1 either, but I watched season 3 first, so...
That's it, because it's not just that, it's the fact of how many people hype it up that I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, no, it is way too hyped.
It's like a lot of shows have fallen down that path for me, a lot of anime specifically. So that's why I never got into Attack on Titan. And I really didn't care for the animation style.
I still need to read that. I'm waiting for it to finish, and then I'll binge it.
And then My Hero's the same way. Just not interested.
It's
So-
X-Men.
So as you investigate the footprints, you see that this creature is a very large creature, some sort of
Behemoth.
behemoth.
Yeah. No, it's
Imagine
actually
that.
behemoth-sized. It's not a behemoth itself.
Yeah, it's not a behemoth itself. It's a behemoth size.
You're behemoth sized.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. You can't tell on the camera, but I'm literally taking up all the room in this room. My fat actually conforms around my desk and fills out the rest of the room. So
I don't have a desk. Everything is just situated on
yeah,
my...
everything is just situated on my fat. So
That's why it takes so long for her to get ready. She has to situate everything every time.
right, right.
You
The
ever watch
tower?
Blade? You ever watch Blade? That really,
Yeah.
really fat vampire?
Yeah,
that
Pearl, the
one.
cat vampire.
Yeah.
That's me.
Never seen Blade.
Really?
I'm like Jabba the Hutt, except larger.
Never seen Star Wars.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Or
Why
Lord
are
of the
you-
Oh.
Rings.
That one surprises me a little more.
Yeah, I mean,
I tried to watch it. I bought it on DVD, and the DVD I bought was scratched, and
Aw.
I got as far as do not when he was yelling at the one, not Frodo, but the other one in the Hobbit.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sure, the older one.
Oh no, Bilbo.
Oh, Bilbo.
Yeah, and, like at the beginning, and he like got the ring, and he's like,
Don't take me for some conjurer. of
that
cheap
one,
tricks.
that one. I just remember the word cheap tricks, and I was trying not to make a prostitution reference.
You could make an 80s band reference called Cheap Trick.
Yeah, sure. I like D4C better.
Fair enough.
but
It-
yeah.
Is it sad that we're talking about, like, never seen Lord of the Rings, and then he's like, hey, there's that line, and I just...
Immediately
don't
know it, yeah.
Like, it's,
Yeah.
One day I'll watch it.
Yeah, fucking
nerd.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you want
yes,
to watch them now, Daniel, I believe they're all on Netflix.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want to
find out.
invest 17 hours into.
It's 17 hours if you watch literally the prequels and it, but I'm talking about the original trilogy.
I was grossly exaggerating it.
You're not far off. That's the thing.
No, you're not. Yeah.
It's 17 hours if you include the Hobbit trilogy with it, I think, and that's
Yeah,
not
I
and
mean,
that's
once
not
I
the
get my
extended
com-
edition.
Once I get my
Lord of the
company-
Rings is not on Netflix.
I could have sworn at least some of them were.
Is it on Pornhub?
Probably.
Yeah, it's on Pornhub. Yeah.
Wouldn't doubt it.
All it is it's literally just Sean Bean's death sequence over and over again.
Yeah.
Sean Bean gets fucked by Horde.
Oh. I don't know who Sean Bean is.
He dies.
They have all the
He dies in
Indiana
everything he's been in except for like 2 things.
But
Let's
those
see.
those 2 movies he were in died at the box office.
Ooh. Ooh.
Have you watched Game of Thrones?
No.
Have
Good.
you watched National Treasure?
That's a shift in contrast, isn't it?
Oh my
I'm
god,
just
do
going with
yourself a
Sean Bean.
favor and watch National Treasure.
That's
Yeah.
the one with
Nick Cage.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I know the memes. I've never seen the movie.
It's a fantastic
Watch the
movie.
damn movie.
It's a good
I
movie.
haven't seen a lot of movies. I was ADHD when I was a kid and couldn't sit down for like more than 10 minutes in a single interval. So
Alright, fair.
movies like a 15-minute mini cartoon that was like 2 per episode was enough to hold my attention, but anything outside of that was good.
Gotcha. Okay. What were we doing before this talk?
Rating the
Sorry.
cart. Rating the
Sorry.
cart.
Right,
Well, rating your card. So you found 12 gold. You found a set of large footprints, and you also found some really shoddy weapons. So, and a lot lot y'all wanted the
Was there
vegetable.
anything on the kid I helped?
It's just cabbages.
It's not just cabbages. There's also a sack of potatoes.
Fire off those cabbages.
So
I took the vegetables. All the vegetables.
you just have like 14 sacks just around.
No,
your
he's
head.
got a quiver of holding.
He's got a cart.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's full of cabbages and a priceless
Sack of
artifact.
potatoes. One priceless sack of potatoes. They're the only.
It's
They're the only bag of Yukon Gold potatoes in the entire continent.
Yeah, exactly. They're very expensive.
pizza of a god and 400 cabbages.
Yep.
Oh, and some arrows. You're gonna
What,
shoot
you-
an arrow next combat and accidentally grab a cabbage instead. You're like,
And it's gonna work.
oh yeah.
Accidentally.
No, You didn't get the part where he upgraded from a bow to a big slingshot that only works for cabbages.
Man, the cabbage ballista.
So, no, there, off the kid you killed, there was nothing really. I mean, he had a nice necklace, like it was it's probably.
But now it's covered in blood.
Yeah, now it's covered in blood. It's probably worth about a couple gold. So.
I'm aware it is a memento.
I killed a child.
Dear diary, I killed a kid today, but I got a swanky necklace.
Sounds like an intermission on something that would have been on Adult Swim.
Yeah. So you see that the direction that the large footprints go off to are towards the ruined, deteriorating stronghold, and you're also able to make out some smaller footprints that seem to be more skeletal.
Oh, dear.
Why is it always skeletons with you?
Okay, out of curiosity, did the kid point in the same direction as the footprints would go, or did he point in the wrong way? Oh,
He
okay.
pointed to the same direction.
Okay, well,
Useless.
I use my sense ability to figure out how many skeletons there are. I can sense undead within 5 miles.
Within 5 miles.
Yeah.
And you know exactly how many?
I know exactly how many, that's right.
Jesus
Really?
Christ.
That's an OP ability right there.
Anything that's undead, because I chose undead as my first.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
You weren't accounting for that, were you?
no, I wasn't. I was just gonna throw a bunch of skeletons.
Well, you can, but now we know where the fuck they are.
Yeah, I know exactly how many and where they're at exactly in.
This is what happens when you give us level 5.
No, that was level.
That was level
1 or
3.
2.
Was it level 3?
Yeah.
That's favorite enemy. That's
Right.
That's first level.
Okay.
That's something I need to set for my ranger.
So, you're able to pick out the presence of 5 different undead.
Oh no, plane of awareness is 3. You're right.
One is a large hulking monstrosity.
DM, I'm gonna send you the ability.
Okay, thank you. And then you notice 4. You're
It
able
takes a spell
to.
slot to do that, by the way. And it specifically says it doesn't give you the number.
Okay. Well, you're. Okay, so you're able to sense. Oh shit! What happened? Okay, never mind. You're able to sense a large number of undead coming from around the what's that called? Stronghold, deteriorating stronghold, and the presence you feel is quite powerful. Quite.
Roll initiative. After I draw a map. Take out this map I already drew.
Oh, I already drew it.
Oh my
It
god.
looks like a vagina.
This time. Is it another uterus?
Yes.
Is it?
Strictly another uterus.
Every battle map's gonna be uterus.
Yep. Every
How
last
battle
one.
maps work.
So, y'all are going to head towards the.
Yeah. No. I. Hold on. Yeah, I can. I can totally sense how many and where they're at.
What's this spell called?
I got Primeval Awareness, which
Yeah.
taps into
I
that
know,
whole.
but it says this feature doesn't reveal the creature's locations or numbers. Page 92 of the Player's Handbook.
By spending 1 minute of concentration, let's just say I did,
Hold on.
Because we've been standing here for a long
Yeah.
ass time talking about Lord of the fucking Rings. You can sense your favored enemy within the presence of 5 miles. How many enemies are present, their numbers, the creature's general direction, and distance from you.
Are you using the Honor Arcana Ranger?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh,
If
that
there are
which-
multiple groups of your favorite enemy within 5 miles, you can learn this
I
information.
am going based off of the actual
Yeah, no,
Player's
I
Handbook. I did not know
yeah.
you were using Revised Ranger.
that's mine. That's my bad. I
You
forgot
are
to
correct.
say that. Yeah, you're correct. So yeah, you do notice five
Yes,
five,
5.
undead, 1 large and 4 smaller.
Vanish for a minute. Don't stop crying.
And they are in the direction of the what is it called? Stronghold. I did this again. I don't know why I keep forgetting where y'all are going.
I tell everyone except Vrance what's going on.
You just go over and whisper in their ear. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, this is what's happening.
Even the dead kid.
Oh no. You just go up and whisper to all the dead people around. Hey, this is what's happening.
I mean, he did
Hey,
say
hey,
everyone.
These dead people aren't undead yet. Did you know that? Did you
Yeah.
guys know that?
The word "yet" concerns me more than the fact that they're not.
You have plans?
Maybe.
Okay.
Do I plan past anything? No.
We're already out of the point that she planned.
I wasn't
No.
talking to her.
I planned the fight, kind of. I knew y'all were gonna fight something big. I actually may have made this a little too hard for y'all. So
I have a plan. It's a beast, yes?
yeah.
I can talk to it. It's okay, guys. I'll talk to it. I'm going to talk to it.
But
It's my plan.
okay.
It's more a concern of whether it's gonna care that you're talking to it.
I really hope you're not able to
Roll high enough.
or try. I mean,
Oh, I'm gonna try and tame the behemoth.
We're gonna have a pet.
Yeah.
Thing.
This is now the goal of the fucking campaign, is to make
Even
this
if
thing
you
our
don't
pet.
fucking like it, I'm doing it.
We're doing this. We're gonna have the most OP pet ever.
I'm adopting him. He's my friend. He's my favorite. I love him.
it's gonna end horribly.
This is gonna be phenomenal. We're gonna own the world with the
So
beast.
cute. Can I keep it? Can I keep it?
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
I have returned, sorry.
So we've
It's
come
okay.
up with a plan while you're gone.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna follow the plan to a T. Don't tell me what it is.
No.
Okay.
Oh, we
Oh.
specifically did not tell you the
Yeah,
plan.
yeah.
Yep.
That was something that was dictated, that you did not get told the plan. You were off chasing a butterfly.
Ready.
Essentially.
Okay, what's the plan? I'll follow it.
I don't like that.
What don't you like?
I opened up YouTube on one of my tabs, and there's a movie called Possum, and it has this weird spider head thing.
I mean, you
okay.
could share your screen and show us what it looks like.
Let me figure out.
There's a little button on the left that says screen.
Oh.
Just click
Okay.
watch stream.
Mother, father,
Oh, it's the Ryan Hollinger stuff. I like that.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's weird. It's my... Okay.
Yes, it's still sharing.
Oh no, where'd it go? Okay. But yeah, it's called Possum.
Possum Kingdom's a good song. Oh, that one.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that.
It likes you though.
No.
Alright. You can
Nope.
you can unshare your screen now.
Good. How do I do that?
I don't know. How do you do that?
Ah, I found
Stop
out.
sharing.
Ah,
Stop sharing. Like,
I did. I did it. I'm smart, you guys.
sorry.
Yay.
Do 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 do.
But okay, so are y'all gonna head off in the direction of the Beast of No Baba?
Yeah, we're gonna go find Fluffy.
Yeah.
So you all begin your
Is it what time of day? What's the light looking like?
Yeah, that's a good question.
uh
You said it took us half a day to get here. I don't remember when we left.
Around lunch.
Yeah, so it should be dark, right?
I'm gonna say y'all probably woke up at like 9, did 2 hours worth of buying and investigating. So that would put you around 11. So yeah, you left around 11.
And it took us half a day to get there, so it's probably like what, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like 6, 7 o'clock.
Do
so.
we want to pitch camp and do it in the morning, or do we want to go under cover of dark?
I'm
Is it
invisible.
dark yet?
It's getting dark. The sun is setting. Or
I'm
will be setting
invisible in
shortly.
the dark, so I'd like to do it at night.
Well, who here can see in the dark? Raise your hand.
Raised hand.
Not I.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one, I think.
Okay. I can help fix that with some magic light, I guess.
I mean, I have torches, but
Okay.
because I do have the explorers pack. So.
We're going to set the grasslands on fire.
Oh, so now
Yeah,
we're playing Breath of the Wild. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more afraid if we camp for the night of having part of our group be asleep and we get jumped by this thing.
I mean,
That's not what I want to wake up to.
fair.
But I'm invisible at night, so I want to do it at night.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm fine with that.
Also, I can scout ahead, so
Also true. Birdman, fly.
yeah, I'll just fly up to the keep and check it out.
Sorry, there's stuff in my mouth.
Are you, oh, okay.
Um.
God damn it.
So you take flight, and you're flying towards the keep, and just in a ballista. No, just kidding. That's fucked. The keep is no longer functional, but as you're flying towards it, as you're getting closer, you can tell that one of the walls outside the keep has just crumbled away, like it was sieged a long time ago. And you are able to spot several skeletons moving within the courtyard.
Okay.
And you see one of the main keep structure also has a hole in its wall, and you can tell that something's been in and out. That's about it. You don't see anything else besides some skeletons. 4 of them.
All right. Yeah, I want to like peer in through the hole then.
So you're
Is there-
gonna
is-
fly-
No, I just want to look. What else? How far in can I see?
I'll say you could if you lower your altitude without alerting the skeletons,
I mean, he's
you're
invisible.
able to. It's not night yet. It's still
Oh.
sunset. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I thought we waited till night.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what the plan was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If you were waiting till night, then yeah. Since you're invisible and you're flying down to look into the hole, you see that there is a large beast within the hole. It looks, from what you can tell, it looks like some sort of rhinoceros-like creature.
Alright.
Everything's rhinos in this game.
But it doesn't seem to be exactly living. Catch my drift?
Well, I could sense that, so
Yeah, like
It's a
is it or
god.
not?
it's definitely not. It's not alive, but it's not dead.
Oh my god, what if
It's
it's
a vampire.
It's a re-dead.
It's a ghost. No, I'm just.
Ah!
Oh.
Scared.
But yeah, you do see a large beast laying in the middle of what seems to be like a large throne room. Yeah, we'll go with that, throne room.
Alright. Sick.
Cool.
Cool. And there's like no holes in the roof that I can see.
No, there are no holes in the roof. The roof
Just-
seems to be pretty stable.
Alright.
So
Then I guess I fly back to the guys and I'm like, yo guys, there's 5 skeletons in the courtyard and the beast is inside. There's a hole in the wall.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
So, how do
You
we
have
want to
to
approach this?
Also, the beast is like weirdly not alive. I don't know. Apparently I can't sense if it's undead, but
no, I mean, you can tell that this was probably the large undead entity that you were sensing.
oh, okay.
Fair
That's
enough.
that. That's not no Baba. All right.
Well,
Maybe? Oh no. The plan is going awry.
Can you tame an undead?
I mean, you can always try.
I
Might
will
not
use my
succeed.
spores upon it.
Oh
Okay,
no.
flesh, so we'll go back to the campsite, just hack up a couple limbs, and feed it that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Give it
Just
the
you-
kid's arm. Who's a good beast?
I say we could do it. We could do it the
That's
ET
what
way.
the plan was.
We were
Really?
We wanted to make it our pet.
I was going to tame the beast.
That was the whole plan. She was.
Honestly, that was my plan from like when you announced there was a behemoth. I was like, I love
Mine
that.
too. Yeah, like immediate.
It's kind of hard not to want to own the behemoth.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you a big pet.
Yeah, I wanted him to be my good friend. Well,
Robbie Behemoth into battle.
It's just all 4 of us riding on the back of the behemoth.
oh god, no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sounds horrible.
Be-
Right into the cultists.
It's probably horrible for the DM to have to roll against that, but it's great for
Right.
us. Whole new stat block.
Okay, so
Okay, so
you relay the information back to them, and then y'all have to come up with a plan of attack.
well,
So
we need to take
I
out.
could do-
What's up?
Sorry. I could do something like this, and I kind of make an illusionary copy of myself running away from us. I can do that to lead to attempt to lead some of the skeletons away from the front, so that we don't have to fight 2 fights at once. I can lead them to us. We take them out here, and then we just have a beast to worry about all together.
The beast is kind of sleeping,
So get them to come towards us.
yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
If we want to try that, I don't know if my illusion magic will work on the skeletons, but it's
Worth a try.
yeah.
They seemed pretty stupid the last 7 times we fought.
Skeletons have no brain. It's okay.
Yeah, no brain for them.
One good thunder wave will put them to sleep.
But yeah, there's 4 skeletons out there,
And a
there's
beastly.
one, and the beast is apparently a big one. I don't know. Still
Big
not
boy
sure.
beastie.
So you want me to try to make the illusion run towards us?
Sure, we could try that, but you can't see, so someone I'll
I can
guide
see.
you up there.
I can see just fine in the dark.
Oh, you can.
Yes,
3 of you can. 1 of you can't.
my eyes work good in the dark.
I can't
Was it
see.
Zed-
I can't see shit.
Cedric.
Yes, it's Cedric. Can't see.
I'm asking you guys, the group guys. Which one of you cannot see?
Me.
As he
Okay.
walks into a tree.
I'm about to say. I just told you I can't see shit.
Okay, all right. Well, you definitely can't see me. None of you can.
No. Who's
Y'all are
talking?
just talking to the air.
I'm a disembodied voice. Ooh.
Ghost! And I run.
into a tree.
Into the tree.
Into a tree.
Yep.
Roll me a d6
Nope.
of tree damage. No.
No.
I take no damage. It's under the banner of comedic effect.
Yeah.
I apply cartoon logic to this specific moment.
So what's the plan? Are y'all gonna
Is that the
run
plan?
forward?
No, I think the plan is I'm going to make an illusionary me kind of run up to them, see them, and run towards us to see if I can attract any of them to run towards us.
All right, go do that thing.
Okay.
How far away are they from where we're standing?
I don't know. Did y'all move away from the wagon, or did y'all just have him scout from the wagon?
I feel like we would be like over the ridge back a ways, but we moved up a bit.
I would say. Say you're still a little ways away. Like, maybe. God, I'm bad at distances.
Let's just say they moved up half as far so that I can.
Okay, we'll say that you're 1 hill away from this hill. You have to go down the hill and go up.
Okay. I want to try to creep to where I'm only about 60 feet from them. That's probably where we want to be. Is engagement distance, 90 to 60 feet away.
There's a map.
Oh boy!
Oh my God, skeletons! Have we ever fought those before?
No, that's a
Well.
brand new enemy. You guys are down here.
So
Okay.
we're all over here.
I mean, y'all can be anywhere in this general area down at the bottom. Wherever you want to be.
Okay, so my stuff has a 60-foot range on it. So what I want to do is kind of summon a me.
I've wandered off this way in the dark.
No.
I'm gonna kind of creep
Hey.
here.
Hey, no, I'll take you by the hand. No, this way. This way. There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna summon a me that kind of runs this way,
Okay.
gets to about here, and bolts.
Okay, as you do that, let's see if not goblin. Skeletons notice you. Oh, gotta re-roll that.
It's not a subtle image. I am.
You're not at all subtle. You're doing Jim Carrey taunts.
You're just pelvic thrusting in the middle of a courtyard.
Making noise obnoxiously.
Auga, auga.
Just like the Steve Carell noises from fucking Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. I just got the mental image of the fucking Monty Python. You know, I fought in your general
I
direction.
haven't seen that either.
Aww.
Oh my god!
Now that's a disappointment.
Monty Python's a classic. We'll show you eventually. I've got the DVD. So your image is seen by the Skelly-mans.
No, that's Reggie, no. Not over there, no. What are you doing?
And they follow you. What direction are they running in? If you use the ruler tool, you can create a
Yeah.
What are you the purple one that says 50 feet?
I don't know. There's two purples.
I don't know.
I'm
so
not
confused.
making a line right now, so.
So let's
Blue. So okay, look at the green ruler. Are you running this way?
Dan?
Hello, Brants? Is your mouth full?
I accidentally muted myself.
Oh.
Stop
I've
shoving
been
cock
talking
in your
for
mouth.
No, I already finished all of the hot dogs.
Ah.
Are you doing this? Yeah, I'm doing this. Are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm like making
Daniel,
the arrow
are
like
you doing-
this way. I'm running this way.
Whee!
Yeah, I'm pretty much just sending them directly towards the team.
Okay. So Skelly dudes are running towards the team. As they're running at you, is anyone going to let loose arrows, magic? Is anyone gonna do anything?
I'm gonna fuck them up.
Are any of you doing anything?
No.
I'm staring into blackness, listening to noises.
You hear menacing
wait.
rattling coming towards you.
You didn't light a torch? Have a torch ready to light?
I was joking, but
Oh.
I'll have a torch available, but I'm not gonna light it until they're right up on us.
Is this before combat, or do we need to roll initiative?
This is before combat. They're running.
Okay, then
towards
I'm
you.
going to let loose arrows, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one shot off.
Okay, so ping which one y'all are shooting. Oh, I should write this down. Okay.
God damn it, you have the other purple. You need a third purple.
Yeah.
Look, I very specifically chose my color. The rest have been...
Mine hasn't changed since the first episode.
you guys have standard colors. I don't know why you chose my exact color, Brants, there.
Because I was aiming for purple. I like purple.
Everybody
Me too.
here likes purple.
Yeah, it's the best color.
Yeah, my hair is purple.
This whole crew is literally a purple fanatic crew.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. I fucked up my pencil.
Oh no, well, in this case, it's canceled.
Well, I guess we can't play anymore. Bye, guys.
That was a good stream. We'll pick this up when I buy a new pencil. That'll be whenever I have
So, like,
a
3
paycheck.
months from now?
Yeah, 3 months from now.
Everyone died.
The end.
No, I have a pen around here.
Yeah, but with how many
Have a
mistakes
pen?
you make, do you really want to write in pen?
Do you have an
You're
apple?
right.
We've got pencils out here. If you want one, I can bring one to
Okay.
you.
I'll come out there and bring one. Yo, look at my Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Sorry, my pants has a hole in it. I don't want my balls to show on stream.
My
so-
pants has the holes in it. Look at it! Look at it laugh!
Oh my god, you guys are in the same house?
Yeah.
Crazy inversion.
It's like, why are we on Discord? Oh yeah, because we're streaming this. There's just a red light running back.
Well, we all just appear out of different doors.
Yeah.
We all just get into one room.
It's like we're just streaming from different corners at the same house. It's fine. I don't know how the stream is doing this good if we're all on the same internet.
Yeah, right.
My bitrate should be through the floor, but it's actually been really good.
Okay, so let's see. Skella 1,
Skeleman.
Skella 2,
Skella 76.
Skella 76.
Oh, that's the glitchy one.
Yeah.
He gets
And
auto aim.
Skella 4.
Yeah, I aim for 76.
76 is, okay, that's 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 76.
God damn, does a
is
21 hit?
21 hit 76.
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Both of you hit. Oh, no, wait. Was that a survival check from Zedric before?
Yeah,
Yes.
No, that's.
I can't see shit. I can't swing yet.
You can't see anything.
Okay. So,
But
yes,
you're surviving.
a 21 hits. Definitely.
10 damage. I rolled the max damage.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. Hold on.
And everybody here complains about the rolls on D20.
Because have you watched the other episodes?
Yes, and then I joined, and it's good now.
Note, it's good for you. Oh wow, it's good for both of you.
And you got a good check earlier.
Yeah, I guess I did for once. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does, in fact, hit.
No, its armor class is a 21.
Just 21.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah.
I would never touch it.
Not even once. Can't. Combat rolls don't roll above a 10, so.
I hit, right? Yes, no.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Type for armored skeletons. Never
Oh, no, actually, that's +2.
Not
Okay,
plus 7.
I was like, fuck.
That thing's dead.
So do you just want to go with the DA and we'll -5 from that?
What? No! It's +9!
Wait,
Wow.
what?
Yeah, my
Oh
attack
yeah,
is crazy.
archery fighting style. And it's plus 2.
So add 2 more to that.
Just
Plus undead, which is no.
Wait,
I have
how?
+3 for archery.
But
Plus-
archery adds to hit. Archery fighting style?
yeah, I think it's +2 to hit.
Archery fighting style is +2 into bonus to attack rolls you make with ranged weapons.
Yeah, plus.
To attack rolls, not damage rolls. Dueling gives you +2 to damage rolls on single-handed weapon attacks. You would what's your dex right now?
Everything.
Okay. Sure.
What's your dexterity modifier?
It's 4.
So your damage is your dexterity modifier plus any additional modifiers. So because they're your favorite enemy, it'd be 4 + 2, so that's +6. So you just gotta take 1 damage from that.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
which
14 damage.
14?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
not very much to hit.
Well,
76 exists no longer.
well, okay, so he attacked Skeleton 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which exists
you-
no longer.
Yeah, you knocked your arrow and you let it fly, and it embeds in his skull, and he drops into a pile of rickety bones. He is dead.
I missed what happened. My
Oh,
internet
okay.
crapped out for a second.
You
killed
destroyed him straight up.
Okay.
Fucking destroyed him.
Great. I love it.
Yep, you killed him.
He is now dead. Now I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right, hang on.
Oh, sorry. I'm here. Attention.
Roll your
Yes.
initiative.
21.
24.
27.
5.
Jesus
Damn, dude.
Christ.
Big
Christ.
I got a solid 20.
Fucking everybody's like, above 20, above 20, above 20. I got a rock.
Okay.
Hey, I enjoy my rock.
It's like, I'll show up when I'm ready.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
that's my last good roll of the game, guys.
France 21.
That was my only good roll.
I'm gonna go ahead and, since we're starting combat, I'm striking the torch.
Okay.
I'm probably out of torch range, so it's
Yeah, you're fine. Because it only gives about 10 feet of light, I think.
something like
I
that.
believe so. I think it's 10 feet of bright and then 20 feet of dim,
Yeah, you're good.
something like that.
Because that would be... Yeah, you're way out of range.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so first on the initiative order is Zedric. What do you wish to do?
I mean, I can see them now, so I can attack without disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and do Chill Touch,
Okie dokie.
which is... Since it's a cantrip, what is it? It's D20 plus...
Your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's... Give me a second. Roll. I just double-clicked. The first one's the one I wanted. Which is a 26.
Which is a nat 20.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ, people.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go for Mr. Dongle here.
roll for damage.
What's the roll for damage on a
2d8.
chill.
2d8?
Yeah, because you're level 5.
12 damage.
Damn.
Doubled.
Double
Double,
because it's a
so
crit,
that's-
so it's 24 damage.
24 damage.
Is it alive?
No.
No.
So, your chilly hands,
My spooky
dude.
dead hand.
your spooky cold hands, I actually don't know what chill touch does. Do you actually have to be in touch range or
No, it's 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. So as your cold hands flow towards the skeleton magically,
I mean, they can just manifest on him.
oh yeah, true that. So as your spooky cold hands manifest onto the skeleton, icicles start to form around his bones, and he crumbles in a pile of frozen bone. He is dead.
Yeah, I killed
Great.
something.
Yay!
Without falling on it.
So it is now Dracov's turn. What would you like to do, buddy?
Okay, we're gonna shoot. Which one hasn't been shot yet?
This one down
One in
here.
front.
Okay, sure. I'll attack him.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so what the fuck are my rolls? Because I thought I had everything sorted out.
I don't know.
Okay, good. That's great.
This is fantastic.
I love it. I love being wrong all the time. Good. It's my
It's okay.
favorite.
I mean, what else is new?
Just hit the roll button and then. Oh no, wait, you don't do the roll button. It's 1d20 plus 6.
I don't think that's right.
That's what was said earlier. So
Yeah,
I'm just
because
going
they only
with
took
what was
one off of your last one.
That was on attack though.
Yeah, that was on damage.
Yeah.
said. Oh, shit.
So I got +3 for archery,
Yeah.
plus my dex, right? So that's 7.
Right.
Plus what else? Anything?
No, I think it's.
I think
plus
that's
7.
it.
You have advantage, don't you?
I have advantage, yeah.
So
Oh
you-
yeah, that's right. So you can roll twice.
Yeah.
Or take the higher roll.
Take the higher number.
I think you're
Okay,
taking the 20.
Well, you hit.
Let's do some
You're not gonna
damage.
hit. Either way, you're gonna hit.
Yeah. All right.
There's no way you miss.
Okay, that's great. So,
My God, is this gonna be a fast encounter?
yes.
Well,
right up
This-
until
this
this motherfucker.
yeah.
Okay, so I hit. So I do 9 damage. Plus, since I hit, I do another D8. Does that also get mods?
I don't know.
Why are you doing your weapon from wait, where's the other D8 coming from?
It's coming from my fucking skill that I got, where if I hit my first attack, I do an extra D8 worth of damage.
Thunder damage, isn't that level 6?
That is not the skill that I'm using.
Oh.
Also, I am definitely sure that I have this thing that I'm telling you I have.
Is it a Gloomstalker ability?
Oh, the extra D8 of force damage. 1 second. No, there are no modifiers added onto that. That's just straight.
Okay.
I haven't gotten used to people's voices yet. I apologize.
My internet cut out again. Am I back?
You're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
So you did 13 with the first roll, right? The first D8 roll.
Yeah, it's just 1 extra D8 of your weapon damage. So
Okay.
no modifiers out to that. But hell, a free D8 is awesome.
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily even have to roll because the first D8 you rolled
Killed it.
fucking killed it.
Okay.
No, you only have like what, 11 more attacks left this turn?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I also get to attack the other guy, so it's cool.
Yeah, you get 3 attacks this turn.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wait
I'm glad
wait
I
until you
rolled
learn
low
changed.
initiative. I ain't gotta do shit.
Just
Well,
wait.
thank you for clearing the battlefield for us.
Plan worked successfully.
You single-handedly took out 3 different skeletons.
Very good.
I killed something.
You killed something before I did because you got initiative better.
Plan worked, guys. We did good.
Yeah, you successfully dispatched all the skeletons with your expert bow skills. And as you do this, you hear a low rumble.
No.
No. Yeah, you hear a low rumble. And onto the battlefield.
Wait, he didn't roll
emerges-
initiative. He doesn't get to come out. No, I want to tame this motherfucker. Hold on. We didn't attack him. I can still talk to him.
Okay, I'll retcon this. Okay, so he's still asleep. He didn't hear the skeletons die. Yet.
We were very stealthy.
We were very quiet about that, actually.
Yeah.
Plus, he was pretty much, a good 60 feet away.
Right?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'll say he's still asleep right now. So.
Yeah. He's unaware. That all happened
Before he had the chance to wake up at all.
I'm going to keep your initiative orders, so you don't have to roll again.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just roll for the monster, and if he makes higher than y'all, then all are fucked.
Small change of order.
Yeah.
I don't know, but okay. Am I back?
You didn't go anywhere.
Okay. Well, I did.
Oh, it
But-
didn't sound like it. You literally were silent for 3 seconds, which sounded like you had paused.
No, I missed what she said about what was happening.
Oh,
My internet keeps cutting out because I guess Discord's too much for it. Wow.
It happens.
no, you're good. All I said was that the beast was rolling initiative,
Okay.
and if it got higher than y'all, it would go first.
Okay.
So, but no, it got lower than y'all.
Did it get lower than everybody?
It got lower than even Rexos.
Very good.
So now we have the chance to delete this thing if it tries to attack.
So, okay, you're flying up onto the battlements, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are perched up on the wall. I'll say it's about 20 feet high. It's about 20 feet high in the air. Where is everyone else moving? If they are so moving.
I moved up behind the wall.
Moved up behind the wall.
You can see where mine is.
Yeah.
How-
Slowly kind of crept over here.
You're a bit too close, I think.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
perfectly fine with how close I am.
I'm also gonna extinguish my torch for just
Oh,
now.
intrusion?
All right. Can I can sense how it's doing. I know it's asleep, but
Yeah, so as of right now, you can see that it is asleep.
Yeah.
I need everyone to roll a stealth roll just in case. You get advantage automatically because it is asleep. You're sneaking up on it.
I need to read my character sheet.
Rexos, you're wearing heavy armor, so your disadvantage cancels out the advantage.
Okay.
So you just roll a regular.
okay. I got 21. I'm okay.
I got 18.
Okay, 21, 18. Those are
Plus I'm
good.
invisible, so
Okay, Rexos, you're not very stealthy right now.
Stay the hell back.
It's a good thing you're far away. You would have woken
Yeah.
up.
That's why I
You-
stayed back here.
Trip and fall, and your clattering armor wakes up the beast.
God damn
No.
it. Not again.
But yeah, everyone else, you're able to stay quiet enough that the beast does not wake up.
Fair enough.
all right.
So continue with your plan.
Taming this mother.
How close can I get? I got a
Very.
pretty good roll, so
You can.
Yeah, I'll say you could get up onto it. I mean, not on top of it.
Oh.
yes, I'm right in it.
on it.
Yes, that's what I want.
I'm gonna sneak around to this wall here.
Okay.
So I feel like an 18 earns me at least that close.
Right. And now remember, this area that the beast is in is inside a building.
Right.
That's,
I know.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
outside of the building.
That's why I'm getting all the way over here.
Yeah, I
But
don't blame
want
you.
to be. Oh, okay. I want to talk to it. That's what I really just want to talk to the beast.
Speak to it from behind as the voice of God.
Hey, beast!
Just, hey, you beast!
Alright, so how can I wake this thing up without making it mad?
Poke it with a stick.
No!
That's its
Whisper
fetish.
sweet
It'll be
nothing
fine.
into its ear.
Can I tell if it's, you know,
Play seductive
happy
music.
or sad or upset or violent or
Give it a hint.
hungry?
Nothing is ever angry after a hand job.
My brain just went to Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not really able to tell its mood. Just asleep.
That is
It's
its
heavy.
mood. Sleep.
It's heavy dreaming. It kicks its feet a little sometimes
Oh.
while you're watching it.
Huh.
You hear flatulence. The fart wakes it up. No.
It is frightened.
Yeah,
I
it's
missed
frightened.
everything. I moved myself on top of him as a joke, and then the internet cut out.
We were just cracking jokes. It's fine.
Okay.
You missed all the money we just got.
Yeah.
All the things.
Oh,
We are
no.
gods now.
We killed it. Please.
Oh no!
It's dead.
My buddy!
Someone just snuck up and stuck an arrow in its eye into its brain.
Yep.
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
Joke's on you, it doesn't have a brain.
Dun dun dun!
Oh no. Hey. Pal, buddy. Hey.
Psst.
As
I don't fucking know.
So you're gonna whisper into its ear, right? Or what looks like an ear.
Hey, pal buddy.
Sure. Yeah.
You're
Let's
actually
go with-
whispering into the rectum.
Oh. Oh. Hello? Oh. Why is it hollow?
So as you go, hey buddy, wake up, it starts to stir, and one of its 4 eyes opens, and it's a like a communist red eye,
Oh.
Oh no.
and
Hey guys, he's got a sickle in his eye.
he does. He has a sickle and a hammer.
I hear
in
the
his
Russian.
eye.
I hear the Russian national anthem in the background.
Yeah. But yeah, he stirs and
How
he
you doing?
begins to get up.
How you doing? You doing okay there? You hungry? How's it going?
He
No,
he
Baba, is this you?
He shakes about a bit, and then and then as he finally gets up, you notice he is about 10 feet high,
He's a big boy.
and he's quite large. He's a very large rhino thing.
Cool. I perch on its horn and whisper
Okay.
into its ear.
As you try and perch on its horn, it's going to swing at you with its head, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, so it misses, and you're just flapping in
Whoa,
the air.
whoa,
right
whoa,
now.
calm down, calm down. Hey, it's okay.
Distressed pigeon noises.
It huffs and starts doing that rhino thing with the feet. You know,
Oh,
the
no. The charging motion?
yeah, the
Slime.
charging motion.
The stampies.
Yeah, the stampies. Starts doing the stampies with its feet, and it's huffing.
Is it mad? Can I sense
Oh,
it
it's
is mad?
Very
Is it
mad.
mad? Guys, I think it's mad.
It is extremely angry.
You should have brought an arm.
Was gonna feed it.
What are you gonna feed it?
Yeah.
I have food. I have tons of food. I have
That's right. You did steal
all
the whole
kinds
cart of
food.
veggies.
Unfortunately for you, it only likes avocado.
Well, it was
Oh
all.
my god. Yo. Alright. Bitch, what's up? I summon Goodberry because I have Goodberry and I choose to designate that as an avocado. Avocados are berries.
He did it. He just found a way around your DMing.
That
That was my plan. That was my plan from choosing Goodberry from point 1.
It's canon.
Okay, so
I
you're
summoned 10 avocados and dropped them.
okay. Well, it stops doing the stampies, and then it looks down, and it cocks its head a little.
Did
leans
I
down,
appease the good boy?
and it sniffs it a little bit, and then it takes one into its mouth and it chomps down on it.
Hey,
But
buddy,
it gets
see,
angry
it's
about the head.
okay. It's okay. See, I'm your friend.
Okay. So as you're saying this, I need you to make an animal handling check.
Okay, I don't have animal handling. What do I do?
Okay, so you're gonna roll a d20,
Okay.
and let me find my character sheet.
Do I get a wisdom modifier?
I believe so. Here they are. yeah, you will add your wisdom modifier to that.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
no. Please.
Oh no! Oh no!
I hate my life.
As you
That's painful.
as it's chewing on the avocado and you hold your hand out to like calm it down, it suddenly gets angry again and immediately charges at you.
Okay.
Oh no.
I need you to roll another dex save to see if you can get out of the way in time.
No.
No, so it hits you.
Great.
And it does. Let's see.
Wait. Does all right? Can the beast see Jacob? Because
Yeah, I'm invisible in the dark, so.
yeah. So would the behemoth get
Does it rely on
disadvantage?
dark vision?
That's no.
You're
He's
not
invisible.
invisible. You're not invisible into the dark. You're invisible to things that rely on dark vision. So if it has blind sight, it still sees you. You're exclusive to dark vision.
It doesn't have dark vision. So it doesn't have any to basically any effect. It just senses that something is there. Like, I mean, avocados fell out of nowhere. You tried to perch on its nose. You were whispering in its ear. It knows you're there.
Right.
It's just going in a direction.
Okay.
In the direction that it feels like you are at. So it hits you for 2d8. Let me find my d8.
Alright.
So that's not good. Wait, is this a d8? Yeah. Okay,
It's a
it
very
does-
defined type of dice.
Yeah, I know. It does 6 damage to you.
Okay.
And it knocks you back 5 feet. So you will be right here. Or in one of these 2 squares. What's going on?
I'm back. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're here.
I'm back
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
My
you're-
internet sucks.
It happens.
So you are knocked back into that square, and now we go at the top of the initiative. Cedric, it is your turn.
Plan didn't
This
work,
thing is attacking.
guys. Plan didn't work.
It almost worked.
I had avocados. I had that on
But-
tap.
Flizzy,
I've been waiting.
Your voice.
Oh, is it deep again?
It did drop.
Okay.
I had the avocados ready, guys.
I know you did.
And it was
Oh my
just,
god.
just shy.
Yeah.
So close.
Is it fixed?
Okay, Cleveland
No.
Jr.
No, just kidding. That was my other voice.
Uh-huh.
That was my other persona.
Yeah.
That wasn't me, that was Patricia.
Yeah.
No. So, Cedric, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go this way. I mean, no. Raging monster. I'm not gonna light my torch. Am I able to see him around the corner if I stay here?
Yeah, you can see him.
I'm gonna try chill touch from here then.
Can you do that?
It's within 30 feet and I can see him.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. Yeah, go ahead and chill touch.
Hang on, I gotta add my modifier back in. So I only use the advanced roller. Okay, this is an 11 hit. I don't think so.
It has to exceed, right?
You're asking
Dan?
the wrong person.
It's not. Yeah, it has to meet or exceed AC.
Okay. It does hit.
Oh my god. I scraped
It's
by.
Literally just hits. Like,
I scraped by.
So, your chill touch hits for however much damage it does.
Let's see here. It was there's 2d8s, right?
Correct.
8.
Okay. You.
Guys, I'm hitting things today.
Good job. Clap, clap.
Proud of
Barely,
you.
but yes.
It only took fucking 4 episodes.
Right.
I'm very glad you're hitting things because I am not taming things.
It's okay.
Would you like to move
Rexos isn't
or?
stealthing either.
I'm gonna move back here again.
I'm very upset about
Okay.
that one.
You gotta know, you gotta understand your weakness. Yours is taming things, Rexos is stealth.
Yep.
He-
Stealth
Mine.
and
Rexos
knowledge
rolled.
of other religions.
Rexos rolled a beautiful nat 1 for that stealth.
And women, evidently.
Mine is preparing for the campaign.
Yeah? Yeah? Mine's usually hitting shit.
Yeah.
Jacob,
You
it is your
ascended.
turn now.
This is truly your final form, Zedric?
I hope not.
Okay.
I hope I'm stronger than that.
I fly over on the wall again,
Okay.
and then I use Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on thing.
He is now marked. Let me do. Oh, oops.
Whoops.
What would be a good hunter's mark?
A taco.
A taco.
Unfortunately, they don't have a taco. We'll do this.
That's
Well-
offensive. Why don't they have a taco?
Yeah,
They need a taco.
Why are we using Roll20 if not for the taco
Right?
icons?
If we don't
So
have a
it
taco emote, we riot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have hunter's mark. That would be your action, right? Or is that a
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay.
Boner. Yeah.
So you can still attack if you wish.
Is this a new combat or is this the same combat as before?
Because we never re-rolled initiative.
Yes, just because we didn't reroll initiative doesn't mean combat ended and then restarted.
Yeah. this
DMs sometimes keep. I've had done entire dungeons that took 3 sessions that we used the same initiative for the entire thing, but we were in 15 different combats.
Yeah, I'm just using the same initiative for
Then
time.
you get all your perks for being a Gloomstalker again.
Yeah, I do. That's great. I love it.
You get all your 10 million things.
Cool.
Time to
I
do
was
some
making-
damage.
looking out for you.
Okay,
Alright.
so do your obscene amount of damage, and I will
Yeah.
cry.
Yay!
Do it.
See him
Destroy
cry
this
every
thing.
time.
And I'm
Yeah.
just gonna continue.
The bright
sitting
side
there.
is, if we ever get to a turn 2, his power drops off after turn 1, but things have to survive turn 1.
Yeah.
That's the
Hopefully
trick.
he has enough hit points to survive this turn.
I do. Oh, okay.
Down.
No, not you, the monster.
He's like, I do.
I've only
I
lost
have enough
6.
hit
I am
points for the
still
both of
beast. Ooh.
Okay, well,
What happened? I cut out and what
Rolled a
happened?
24.
Yeah, you rolled
Did
a
I?
24.
Oh
That-
shit! Hell
that
yeah!
hits. Both. You rolled 2. You're attacking how many times?
I get advantage against things that. Alright, did combat didn't? When did combat start? Combat didn't start because he's last, right?
Well, combat just started after the attack on you. So after he did his charge at you, that's when
Right.
combat
So,
started.
so he hasn't made a turn yet.
Yeah, he hasn't made a turn yet.
So I get initiative. Yeah. So I take
Yeah.
the 24 for this first hit.
Okay, well that hits.
Okay.
That definitely hits.
Time for damage.
Alright.
Your mod to hit. Mine is. Yours should be higher than mine.
Okay. Is he undead? Did we decide?
Yes, he is undead.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have a +9 to hit because of archery.
Well, either way,
I was
You
gonna
would've
say an 11 hits, so
Yeah. Yeah.
So 35 probably
Yeah.
clips him.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Plus, I get to do another D8,
Okay.
just straight up.
Yup.
That's what I love about using the ranger.
And then-
You rolled a fucking 8.
And then I get to do a D6 because he has Hunter's Mark.
Oh, god damn it.
But I only got a 1.
Aw.
so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
And then I get to attack again.
Yep.
3 of those.
And even though
Okay.
that hits, I get advantage still.
It still hits.
So,
Either
yeah.
way, it hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just for Vane needing to see how high he could roll.
Yeah. Hey, if I critted, that'd be sweet, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, you hit pretty good there.
Okay, and is that all your attacks, or do you have more?
The fear in your
It's
voice.
3 total attacks this turn.
Jesus Christ. So we know.
So 1 more.
The abject fear is amazing.
I know, like,
Oh, this is
I'm
gonna
trying
this is gonna be too strong for you. Annihilates it in 1 turn.
who's trying to give y'all a challenge? Fuck.
It's the ogre all over again.
Am I here now?
You're here.
Okay.
You're monstrous, though.
Oh, did I kill it?
We're about to
yet.
find out. You want to add up all that damage there, DM?
Yeah. Is that the last attack? Is that the last attack?
Did you do all 3 attacks?
I didn't do all 3 attacks.
Do the third attack.
Do the third attack.
And then I'll add everything up. I'm keeping a list of the damage. Well, that hits.
Wait until
That-
I attack it. That's really gonna hurt your
Okay,
feelings.
I take the 25, obviously. And then, oops. And then also that. Okay, cool.
Fuck my life.
Oh my god. So how much damage did that total out to? Please tell us.
Okay, so
All
that's
of it.
The whole health bar.
Yep.
20.
I'm glad I did the
Now
8.
you know how I feel playing Borderlands sometimes.
I'm glad I did the 8 damage I did.
32.
I'm
So
cool with
power-
sitting back here doing nothing.
Power gaming wise, if you take 2 points in fighter, you can learn action surge, which gives you lets you reset all your attack action. So on the first turn, you get 6 attacks instead of 3.
I want to do that. I wanna
So
do
what you want to
three
do is do literally level 6. You go 1 point fighter. That gives you another fighting style. So let's you take duelist or something. So when you're not using your bow, you have something to also bump you up.
I never need to not use my bow.
Very fair point, but you know, you got to beat somebody with a chair. You get chair bonuses.
Yep.
But you get another fighting style. Do you wear armor?
I hate you people.
Light.
Is it dead?
There's a fighting style called defensive. If you wear any kind of armor at all, you get +1 year AC.
I come back to Discord and the
I'm
DM
also a
space is
bird,
covered.
and I have 50 feet movement, so
Yeah,
So-
but having an extra AC is good for everybody.
So, real quick, I want to tell you how much damage you did.
okay.
11d7.
49 damage.
Hell yeah.
So we did a total of 57 damage so far to it.
Do you know how much health he has?
No, of course not.
130 if you're smart.
40.
No, he has 45 damage.
I was close.
45 health points.
So that thing's
So-
long dead.
You fucking killed it. I
You
should have
can
given
add
it.
the hit points real quick if you want.
I could, but I wasn't that far prepared, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
Ooh, that was great.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Man, good thing
Oh.
this took a whole 3 arrows to kill.
Oh, that was beautiful.
God damn. I gotta. Fuck it. I'm just throwing Tarrasques at you for the rest of the game. All the cultists are just Tarrasques.
I'm sorry, I had to clip that outcome.
Okay, so
That was
So
I
beautiful.
pick up my avocados.
Put them in the bag of holding.
That's right.
They only last. Everybody eat an avocado. They fill you up for the entire day. You don't have to eat for 24 hours.
That's true.
Fair enough.
And
If
it
you're
reports-
offering, I will definitely eat an avocado.
I'd say I would definitely, if you, even though I'm not a fan of them, since it'll keep me full for fucking 24 hours.
yeah, but your character could be a fan.
No.
It also gives you 1 HP. You got to eat one whole avocado for 1 HP. And that's my favorite.
Luckily, I didn't lose any.
Well, I lost 6 health, so
Eat 6 of
I
them
want
then.
6 of the avocados.
I eat 6 avocados.
Pit and all.
No.
Yeah, yeah. You have to eat the pit in order to get the 1 HP.
Well,
The
what?
pit is the HP portion.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
this is crunchy.
Just swallow it whole.
Unhinge my jaw.
I've
Well, the
never-
other reason I chose
eat it.
avocados for the pit was, now that you have that club, we can play baseball, dog.
True.
So, do you have to eat it, or could you take it as a suppository?
I think with it being an avocado.
DM's choice.
Yeah, that's DM's choice.
I'll say you could butt chug health potions. I mean, I'm gonna say it'll work exactly like drinking health potions.
As in, it activates a whole lot faster if you butt chug it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just
Just-
yeah, it just goes a lot faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ground it into guacamole and
Just
go to town.
Blast
Shove the guacamole in your ass.
and just plaster your cloaca with guacamole.
No, no.
Oh,
Okay. Very bad
I think we
images in my
physically
head
hurt
now.
Dan.
I mean, at least we're not putting up a soundboard with that sound going through.
yeah.
Okay, so you kill the beast of no baba.
Man, that was a whole thing, wasn't it?
I'm gonna loot its cave.
we need to,
The building?
We need to someone needs to cut out its brain.
Thought we agreed
brain?
it
Did
didn't
you
have a
leave it
brain.
intact?
So, I
Where
need
exactly
someone...
were you shooting its arrows? Oh, right at its brain.
Since we're
The
not in
brain is
combat
mush.
anymore, I'm gonna light my fucking torch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, go.
So who's carving up the skull for the brain?
Probably the person with the highest survival.
God damn it.
Oh.
Fine.
I hand you my child stabbing knife.
Oh no.
Alright. I rolled a 19.
You're able to pry open the skull, which was just covered in some
Children.
in children. No, in some slightly rotten flesh. This beast was undead. And you're able to remove the skull or the brain intact.
Okay.
Are you gonna wrap it up? Please wrap it up.
Get.
Just put the brain in the quiver of holding. Just be like,
Yeah. Just,
With the cabbages and the
And,
piece of
and the
God.
beacon.
Yep. And the beacon.
so
I want to play volleyball with it, guy.
no.
you have to turn it in for money.
Doesn't have to be in one piece, does it?
Right.
I would assume so.
Alright,
No,
so.
no, because what if we bashed it while we were fighting and the skull broke? It's still the skull.
Can you pry off his horns while you're at it?
I'll let you roll that survival check.
No,
I don't-
I'll say if you wanted to pry the horns off. You
Okay,
could get
sure.
it, and that's fine.
Then yeah, since I rolled the 19, I can do that. Cool.
Okay, cool.
So you now have a trophy of the horns.
Yeah, ivory's worth a lot, right, guys?
Yeah.
That's not in bad taste.
Dude, make a Loki crown. Make a Loki crown.
Now I will say that the horn that you pulled off is not like a typical rhino horn, which may be like 12 inches or so. This thing is thing's a good 3 feet long.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Make a
want
crown.
that.
Make a
Thank
crown.
you.
So
Just wear the solitary horn on your head as a helmet.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna look around the area for anything of value.
Are you giving that to me?
Yes, I'm giving that to you. I have no use for it.
As you're looking around, you see off towards this direction. Oh, hold on. Off towards this direction, in a corner of the room further back that is not on the map. There is several large tables that persuasion.
Why persuasion?
Damn it! I meant to hit perception.
I mean, yeah, you did roll on that.
I persuade the castle to tell me what's in it.
Well, still got you still got a nat 20.
Damn.
But
Doesn't count.
No.
Second.
But damn.
I'll say that you're able to find several.
Oh my god, let me write that down.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell that. Can you spell that?
I do.
It's very important that you know that. There are several large tables. One of the tables has a variety of surgical tools and alchemical tools on it. And strewn about are several dead cultists.
Do they have skulls or heads?
Yeah, they have heads.
Take
I'm gonna
all
take
the
all
cultist
I need to
heads.
gather all the. Yeah.
We're gonna take them right back to the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
No, I don't think any of them explained to me why they're taking heads. I'm tempted to go back and take the kid's head to turn into money because I'm just assuming give the guys a head, get a money.
That's the premise we work under. So yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue with that.
I mean,
If you give Wobbling a head, he gives you a money.
Yeah.
my other D&D group cuts off penises and turns them in for money. So,
Isn't one of them a paladin?
Yes, one of them is a paladin.
Of?
Tritherion.
Okay.
They're in the Greyhawk world. So he justifies it by saying that they were the penises of bad people. So, I mean, I'm like, that doesn't.
That's the weakest justification ever.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure your god doesn't like that, but whatever.
He's the god of self-defense.
Right.
Retribution, liberty, and
Retribution,
individuality.
So he does like it.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine with it as long as you didn't initiate the combat.
So, god damn it. Thanks for justifying that.
You're welcome. Make sure you tell your group so they can thank me later.
Do they? If they watch the fucking VOD, they can definitely find out for sure.
I keep telling them to watch it, but they're like, oh no.
Just plant a knife on him. The god will be okay with it.
Yeah.
He had enough with self-defense.
So, you cut
He's
off
got
the
a
head.
gun. Bang, bang, bang.
You cut off the heads of the cultists, and you bag them, tag them and
Yeah.
bag them,
Right in the bag with the cabbages
and the brain.
bacon and the brain.
Everything's in the quiver of holding.
I feel like that quiver shouldn't be able to hold this much, but
No,
I'm gonna
it's a
allow it.
gag, but
I mean, you already
Like-
told us it was a quiver of holding. There's no fucking limit to a holding bag.
there is actually.
Actually, there
a
is
specific limit.
technically. Yeah.
If I remember right, a bag of holding is like a 10 by 10 space, 10 by 10 by 10 space that can only hold up to 500 pounds.
Then we're
And a
fine.
haversack is. So why?
We got a lot of and I'm assuming the quiver is quite a bit smaller.
It's a really big quiver. It's like the size of one of those
It's a
tent bags.
big fucking duffel bag, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we let the archer carry.
Yeah.
Full of cabbage. Well, so the whole thing about it is, no matter how much is in there, it will always weigh what the item weighs.
Yeah.
So if it's a quiver, you could have 5,000 pounds in that. It still weighs as much as a quiver.
Yep.
So that's why we loaded it with rocks.
I was talking about the size.
Oh.
Yeah. I agree to all of the things that
So
I know what's going on.
I am aware.
You bag them and tag them, and as you're looking around, you find a missive on one of the tables, and it reads.
Bullshit, you ran on this.
Another riddle.
It reads.
1 + 1 is.
It's just a transcript of the entire stage play of the Vagina Monologues.
It's just the B movie script.
Oh God.
No.
But every
No.
time a bee's on screen, it shows every episode of South Park.
Ha!
No, but it says, bring forth the beast of many monsters. Set it upon the world, so that we may gather more soldiers for the battle to come. And it's signed at the bottom with a sigil, like it's marked with wax at the bottom, and it has a here, I'll draw it out on the map. It's like no, it doesn't look like that.
Oh, I know what it looks like.
Damn it,
Something
you
like that.
stole my ID.
It looks better. I could draw it by hand better, but no penises. God damn it.
That's not a penis, it's a thumbs up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's the
look-
nail. There's the rest of the arm.
Oh
Great.
no.
Love it. Kind of looks like Mudkip.
A teensy bit.
I don't like it.
It's like
So-
Mudkip from the side.
Yeah, Mudkip from the side. So
And
it's got
teeth.
like a CA sort of thing. Now it looks like oh I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like Mickey Mouse.
Jesus Christ.
Disney, don't sue us.
And he's sneezing.
Oh, and he's sneezing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm deleting all this.
Goodbye, map.
Yeah, well, y'all are done with this area anyway. Fuck it.
Goodbye, map.
Sorry that I'm 6 years old.
I don't
okay,
think
they
any of
are
us
too.
care.
They were doing this as well, so
I was going to draw it first, but you beat me to it.
of course you were.
Oh.
But you were able to, you found the missive and it has a strange mark on it. Oh, come on, guys.
That wasn't me! Hey,
No, that's
Drew, I need you to do me a favor.
Ah.
Drew,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
yes.
chat.
Chat. Which chat?
My chat.
Discord.
Twitch.
Oh. No.
I
I-
paid for it, damn it.
That's your fault. I don't interact with chat during these streams.
Aww.
Oh.
If you
Oh,
haven't
I'm
noticed,
wait.
I only typed one thing into chat this whole fucking time.
Oh.
The audacity. What did you do? You can screenshot it and send it to me, and I'll do it.
If you look at the Twitch stream, I just told him to dance.
Yep.
Oh.
It's one of the
I'll
the
dance.
channel rewards.
Yeah, you will.
Besides, Dan, 2/3 of the time my camera isn't on the screen.
I don't care. I just wanted to dance.
That's a Ninja Sex Party song. We're not sponsored.
I just
No.
want to dance.
um,
We're not
Jesus the
sponsored.
Christ, I'm
Sex party.
dancing.
Yeah.
so you all find this missive from some
Oh shit.
strange. Is that Arizona?
Yes.
Oh, gross.
It's the best.
It's literally, I've been trying to get a sponsorship from them since I started streaming.
That was funny.
I love how most of what I can see is just your headphone lights.
So you find a missive. It has a
Cat chased it.
sigil imprinted on it at the bottom of what you can tell are 2 letters, a C and an A, capital. They're both capital.
It's Cavance.
Yeah.
My father.
Your father, Cavance.
Oh no.
God damn it. Hold on, let me write this down.
It will never end.
Oh no, it won't.
No, my father's actual name is Vance. Vhance.
Yeah.
Okay. Using that name later on.
Gotcha.
Cavance.
Yeah, it's gonna pop back up in the campaign
It's
sometimes.
the final
It
boss.
better. Unsubscribe if it doesn't. Jesus.
Final boss.
So, as you all notice that, or well, as you specifically, Dan, you've noticed that, you're looking around, and it seems like these cultists stitched together this monstrosity and unleashed it upon the countryside. And, as you look around, you find various bits and bobs. A small pouch on one of the tables is filled with coin amounting to about 200 gold.
50 for each of us.
Yep.
Small and giant standard. And what else do y'all find? Well, I would give you a treasure hoard, but this wasn't a very tough boss, so
You could still give it to us.
no, that would be pandering to an audience.
What?
The reward. We'll get our rewards when we go back to town, and he gives us all one of the items from his shop.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta fucking figure out magic items.
Hey, I'm gonna say, hey everybody, do me a favor. Step away from the corpse.
Yeah, I thought we already had.
Step more away from the corpse.
Okay.
I mean, I was out of the
Okay.
building, but sure.
A little more. And then I'm gonna take out the wand.
Oh no.
I mean, good way to test it.
And I'm a Rhino Blast the Rhino.
Okay,
Which was what
so
my plan was for the combat, but I never got a chance
Ah!
so
I'm sorry, I have 900 turns. They're all my turn.
to. I'm telling you, you need action surge. You need action surge and haste.
so
Dude,
you point
you should
the
have like.
What?
I was saying you should have scanned that rhino to be the rhino of your wand.
Yeah. Got it.
But so you point the wand at the rhino, and I'm assuming you're pointing it away from the tables and towards that
Like-
one side.
Sure. I'm gonna point it towards not hitting my allies.
Okay. So as you cast the wand of rhino blasting, God damn it.
You did this to yourself.
You did this.
I did.
This is your.
I did.
Before
my
you
fault.
say anything else, this is the only opportunity you are going to get to change what it is called and what it does. Because once it shoots a fucking rhinoceros energy beam, that is it. for
It's
the rest
over.
of the campaign.
It's over.
True.
So
This is your chance. I'm just letting you know that because I'm about to write down what you say it does.
okay. So give me 1 second to think about this really thoroughly.
Everybody take a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick
right
break here. I'll
Actually,
run an
good
ad.
idea.
I need to get
Yeah.
food.
Before it's
good,
a
good.
rhino blast.
I gotta take my dog out.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back, guys.
Alrighty.
So,
Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Pat? Yeah.
Damn it, I gotta figure out what this thing does. Yeah, but now I have to figure out. Hey, I'm
I
gonna-
know him. Yep. Why do you keep following that before?
What up? 4012s. Shoots right up the shaped hole. Yes. So.
I mean, that's where the figure.
I don't know if anyone else is. How about? There we go.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they can pick up one of the signs.
There we go.
And then.
She wasn't hard set on blasting with the rhinoceros.
One can only hope.
I'm more curious what the curse does.
Yes! Wahaha! We're eating!
Why are you spinning my fucking chair all around?
Ari.
Violence.
It is not my fault. I blame.
Global warming. Blame
Okay.
global warming.
It's all the Canadians' fault. Blame
Blame
Canada.
Canada.
Blame Canada.
For all their beady little eyes, pack their heads so full of lies.
So
I have watched that movie probably more times than like any other movie.
mhm.
I have watched that movie at least once.
It's good that you've watched at least that movie.
Oh, I haven't. I was just making fun.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. So what did I miss? The few seconds.
Is everyone back?
Uh,
Or is Roman still walking his dog?
Might be.
Roman's probably.
So the only thing
What
you
kind
missed
of dog
through,
does Roman have?
Poodle.
it's.
It's a poodle.
Aw. I was gonna make up like a.
You don't get to
Mongolian-
make up shit. You already have to make up a whole campaign. Stop trying to distract yourself.
With Mongolian dogs.
Yeah, a Mongolian fish herder.
feel like someone just disconnected over your bad joke.
Probably happened.
I'm back.
Hello.
Mongolian fish herder is a dog.
Apparently.
It's a Mongolian.
Goddamn Mongolians!
Goddamn Mongolians!
Damn Mongolians.
Goddamn Mongolians! If there are any Mongolians watching, we love you.
I don't think the Mongol Empire
You
survived.
tear down my shitty wall.
No, but Mongolia is still. Oh my god, I love it. It's Raiden, guys. Guys, it's Raiden. I didn't know Raiden
Oh
was.
yeah, that. Yeah.
I didn't know Raiden was in our D&D game. That's awesome.
God damn it.
I'm a prop comic.
Alright, Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Literally the only successful prop comic to make it in stand-up.
Yep.
So, I
Even
figured
that
out.
Wasn't that far?
Nope. He only got to like. He didn't. Did he make it to Comedy Central?
I think you'd had
No.
one special. No.
No.
Oh, I was wrong. Well,
I don't think he was that important.
so as you aim the wand of Rhino blasting at the dead Rhinocetron, a blast of energy comes out, and a landscape portrait of a rhino shoots out and carves a rhino-shaped hole within not just the rhino, but also the wall behind it.
Okay, so we're sticking with rhino blasting.
Mm-hmm.
But as this happens, your pinky finger of your left hand falls off.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He wasn't
There's
joke. There was no joke about that.
No, there's no blood or pain or anything. It's just you no longer have a pinky on your left hand.
Oops.
You can only do this 19, maybe 20 more times.
I'm gonna pick that finger up and just kind of put it in my pocket.
You do that. If you want the statistics, it does 10d20 of damage.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So at max, or at minimum, you can do at least 10 damage. At max, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage.
200.
200 damage.
Yeah, 200. There you go.
Like I said, I am bad at math.
You couldn't just add another 0 to the end of the 20?
Nope.
See, this is why, like, you know, she's bad at math. That's why she thought the riddle from those couple sessions ago was hard.
I want to look at my finger. Does my finger look like it's just destroyed, or is it just my finger's on the floor now?
It has
Your finger.
it has threading on the base of it, so you can screw it back on. It slowly turns you into a Ken doll.
Yeah, no. The finger looks like there's no blood coming from it. It's where it came off is just a like smooth nub. So
It's gonna be a cool party trick.
yeah, like
Look, grandkids.
yeah, your finger just came off. So
I'm gonna just kind of put it in my pocket.
okay.
And we gotta go see a cleric later.
I mean, we could always just find out what happens if you cast with your feet, if it takes fingers first or if it'll take a toe.
Yeah.
Hey. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
I
so.
flipped. I say, anybody else want to try?
With
Yeah,
your-
I
with
hold the
your
wand
penis.
in one hand, my finger in the other. Just know it's not for free.
I mean, we all kind of knew that. Shopkeeper warned us.
You never know what those people mean.
I think he was
So-
pretty
Heard it from a
fucking
friend,
literal.
He
you heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. You don't know.
It turned out to be true.
Yeah. So I'll trust him next time.
So, like, y'all can use it, like, 10 times each. So you can just, like, raffle stomp bosses now.
Like we weren't already doing that?
Hey, shut up.
Well, here's a question.
Hmm.
Does it count as an attack option for our Gloomstalker here to shoot off 6 blasts in a single turn and do fucking 1,200 damage? Yeah,
we could take over
is
the
it
world with
auto
this wand.
damage, or is it an attack roll to hit? Or is it a saving throw for half to everything in the area? What's the area range, blah blah blah, for stat paging?
We'll say it has a range of 60 feet. 60 miles.
60 miles.
You have carved a perfect rhino-shaped trench for 60 miles.
Yeah.
Good thing I aim it to the center of the earth.
Oh,
no.
boy.
So,
We now have a lava pool.
it definitely goes 60 feet. Is there any saves for it? A dex save to get out of the way. I mean, that's always...
So is it a save for half damage or save for no damage?
Save for no
How
damage.
How fast
What's
is
the DC?
beam?
The DC would probably be... Let's see, so... The DC will have to be pretty high.
Yes, for nothing.
Yeah, I would say definitely like maybe a 17, DC of 17.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Considering I have it attuned to it, it probably doesn't require attunement. Or maybe
No,
it requires attunement and then I don't lose a finger and I'm just an idiot.
No, it doesn't require attunement. You just lose a finger.
Trust me, if you had to attune it, you would have been forced to sound yourself with it.
Yeah. With the charms and all.
Yeah.
The charms have to go in as well. So.
My.
Yeah.
So.
But again, we're not using that book right now, so...
Yeah, we're not using that book.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that's what Crawford meant when he said attunement.
Just, you have to sound yourself with it, and that's the attunement. Alright, so what are we doing?
You found out that the Rhino Blasting Wand, the Wand of Rhino Blasting,
It blasts rhinos.
it blasts rhinos, like, legitimately, and you lose fingers. So, I'm
There's a
assuming...
rhino-shaped hole in this rhino now.
There's a rhino-shaped hole in the wall behind it, too.
Yeah, yeah.
And the wall behind that, because there's another wall within 60 feet, so...
Right, so there's...
I put a rhino in a couple walls today.
Yep.
I looked through the walls.
And you see another wall with a rhino-shaped hole.
Yeah.
And beyond that, you
There's
just see...
a rhino-shaped
wall.
trench for another 10 feet.
Yeah, no. No, it doesn't... It travels in a straight line for 60 feet. It doesn't taper off or
I angled
arc
it
or
correctly.
anything. So...
I was holding it ghetto style, so I got
Ghetto
the
style, you're
walls
right.
and the
So
ground.
the rhinos are just straight up? Like
No,
they're
diagonally
blasting?
down. I was
Oh.
kind of holding it like this.
So just, it digs a trench
Like 10 feet down.
over a period of 60 feet.
Yeah.
So, there's now a
As much
moat.
rhino as I can.
There's now a moat in the courtyard.
It just happens to
I
be
just increased the
rhino-shaped.
Property value.
It also technically
And-
counts as wall art.
Yeah, technically.
This place is worth more money now.
Currently, you guys are just chilling out, just
Correct.
watching what's happening. So you're free to do whatever you want now.
Let's. Can we go get paid?
I'm gonna
Go
let
get
them know about
reward.
the note.
Okay. So you tell them about the note, and now everyone knows that there is a person.
That wants you to
You-
bring forth the beast of many monsters, set it upon the world, so we might use it to gain more soldiers for the battle to come. And
Right.
a wax seal with a CA logo, CA symbol.
Right. That.
At least it wasn't signed with triple C's.
Triple C.
No, it is triple C's.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's CCCA.
No.
No, that's not canon. That's not canon.
Oh, well, I just typed it, so now it is in my
Alright,
notes.
I was about to say
Oh,
that.
okay. So I guess it's canon now.
My
I was
note
legit
cannon and
going to
actual
say
cannon are very...
the communist community of cultists of America.
Communist Community Cultists of America.
Of
Yeah.
Exandria, but it's spelled incorrectly.
Yeah, of Alexandria.
These guys are not very learned.
They spelled it wrong. So, you are... Now, you're still 7 hours away from town. It is nighttime right now. If you walk back, it will probably exhaust you.
Want to camp here for the night, guys, or...
I mean, we killed the most dangerous thing in the area, I think, and you have a wand that blows rhino-shaped holes in everything. I think we'll be okay.
I might not be using that very many more times than me.
No, but if something were to outdo us in some way.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll camp here.
Okay, so you're gonna take a long rest. I'll say, yeah, you all get back everything that's been expended,
Except my finger.
except yeah, you still have to carry that around.
We're gonna have to find a healer somewhere who can figure that out.
Who here has the most fingers? Obviously, I'm out of the running.
Yeah.
Is it a tie, or is anybody born with extra?
Hey, that would have been good for your backstory. You should have been
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was born with 12 fingers on each hand.
12 fingers on each hand.
Yes, yeah.
I can play
All 12 hands.
24 fingers.
on 12
Just
different
walks in with this
hands.
thing.
Yeah.
Have
It's
a
like-
thumb on the other side of your palm as well.
Yeah. It's like somehow you're able to shoot 12 arrows with one bow.
You have 12 fingers on each hand, but they're all thumbs.
That's cruel. I love it.
Man, oh wait, let me write that down.
Are we gonna meet someone with 12 thumbs on each hand?
I can't divulge the information I'm writing down.
That's a yes.
But Cavance has 12 thumbs. I'm like,
The other hand is all in middle fingers. So he can do 12 of these or 12 of these.
No, I feel like this would be a really good magic item.
Huh.
You know, the caveat to a magic item.
The ring of 12 fingers.
well
So-
said.
Who's taking first watch?
Doesn't have
doesn't
alert?
I have alert, yeah.
I will take middle watch, just because I have dark vision and don't give a shit, and I have all my spell slots, so...
I don't know. I can't be snuck up on if I'm doing something, but obviously
I can't be
that's-
snuck up on, period.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
probably
but you
be
also can't
snuck
stay
up
awake
on
the
that.
entire night, and you can't see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did light a torch.
Yeah.
And if we're camping, I'd turn that into a full fire.
Fire, yeah.
You just set one of the tables on fire and you're like,
Yeah, why not?
We had 4 wall. We had 3 wall. Whatever.
We
some
have
walls.
4 walls, but then now we have a rhino hole.
We have a
Yeah.
rhino-shaped window.
Yeah.
And then another rhino-shaped window. And then a rhino-shaped pool.
Yeah.
We're mostly protect. It's fine. Let's just go
Yeah.
find a room somewhere.
Anything bigger than a rhino ain't getting in that hole, so we should be good.
So, I'll just say, for the sake of everything, y'all are able to sleep. And because of the Beast of No Baba's, what would you call that, infamacy of the being in the area, a lot of the creatures and beings and people that would be in the area that could cause trouble simply do not, out of fear of it being still alive. So
Or
you're able to
undead,
get,
case may have been.
or yeah, unalive. So yeah, definitely you guys get a good night's rest. And it is now morning time,
Yay!
so you can make your way back to town.
Yay.
And that is what we shall do.
And now we gotta find the Tuesday reverse boat.
Oh, let's turn in this quest first.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Get our free stuff, and I
Yeah.
want to go see if I can do some things.
is some things the name of one of the brothel prostitutes?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but it is the name of a brothel.
Yeah. Something. And it's all monster women.
Yep.
That's the brothel. It's just all monster women, mostly ogres.
You want tea? It's just a,
Yeah.
there's a snake with a vagina.
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever. You.
So you make it back into town, and you go to Walter's shop. And as you enter, he goes, "Well, hello, welcome back, weary travelers. Is this his voice? I hope so.
It is now.
Sure thing.
Welcome back, weary travelers. You are the ones I sent on the quest earlier, were you not?
Yeah.
Give him the
Sure.
brain.
Yes. Give me the brain."
I give him my finger.
Pinky in the brain. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who knows.
Yes.
I love that. I just want to say I love that. That was amazing. So, as you hand over the brain and the pinky, wait, are you handing over the brain or just the pinky right now?
I don't have brain, I just have pinky.
The brain is in the quiver.
So as
Yeah.
you slide the pinky on the counter, it like rolls a little.
Did the brain go in the quiver?
Yes,
thought
it did.
you-
Yes.
We put the whole skull in there, yeah.
We
Yeah.
put everything in the quiver. The whole
Okay.
fucking fortress is in that quiver.
Yep.
Sure.
As you slide the
Good
pinky
shit.
over, the old man goes, "Well, this is unexpected. Is this from using that wand I sold you?
Yes. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, it is.
So the rumors were true. I was very doubtful, but I didn't want to try it myself."
Yeah, there is a lot of rhino-shaped holes in the forest.
Well, I hope you can get good use out of it.
I point at him. Now give me all the money in the fucking register.
Just suddenly this goes to a straight evil campaign out of nowhere.
Rakdos life.
We're not there yet.
So he goes, well, I am assuming you brought me the brain.
I do take
splooshed the
my
brain
finger
onto the
back.
tongue.
By the way,
So you what?
I take my finger back.
Okay.
He doesn't get to keep it.
So as you just like unceremoniously plop the brain down, it's still soaking wet in juices, brain juices mostly. And it hits the counter and it squirts the man in the eye. And he's wiping it off, like moving his spectacles and wiping his eye out. He's just like, oh, that's very disgusting.
That's
Oh,
fucking gross.
fucking gross.
Yeah, well, it was very foul in my quiver.
I thank you.
They ruined
for
all the
bringing me-
cabbages.
Oh no. They all took little cabbages.
Roll for that.
No. The cabbages are fine.
Okay.
Everything else in the quiver's fine.
Except the beacon.
Except the
Except
beacon.
Which has
it's now
absorbed
full.
brain juice.
Yeah. Now instead of doing anything holy. It just secretes brain juice.
Yeah,
It's
it's useless for anything else now.
yeah. But he
It is
goes, while that is very utterly fucking disgusting, I appreciate you bringing back this specimen for me. How was it, by the way? Was it an exciting battle?
No.
I mean, the only thing that really happened of any interest is he lost a finger.
I closed my eyes.
This dude killed it with 3 arrows.
Wow, you must be very strong. You're like our equivalent of Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah,
Hercules.
Hercules.
Gumbercules. I love that.
Twercules.
Oh God.
Oh,
And
he's
that
the
character
god
now.
of what's the word? What is it from the God of War song from Starbomb?
Oh, God of No More.
Twercules.
Oh yeah,
Twercules.
He's one of the gods from it.
that's right. I say during that last conversation with the fucking shopkeep, I had the Pinky and the Brain theme playing in the background.
But anyway, since you've completed the quest I have sent you on, you all will choose one item from my shop, and you may keep it forever until you
Yeah.
die.
Very good.
Then I get it back.
Yeah, then I get it back. I'm immortal.
Oh, really? How does that work?
I sold my soul to a devil a long time ago.
Your voice
I have
dropped a
not
little.
yet. God damn it. Is it still dropped?
Yes.
Sort of.
Are you...
Fuck.
Yep.
Welcome back.
I didn't mean to click that.
You also offered us 50 gold each,
Yep.
on top of.
On top of.
I'm going to pretend like I remember that and give you 50 gold. So, I hand you 50 gold each. And again, you can choose anything from within the shop. Now, to make this easier on myself, just figure out a magic item you want.
I want better dice.
Sorry, you won't be able to get that one.
Give me the
No,
goggles.
just-
Give me the goggles of dark vision. God damn it!
A uncommon magic item from the DMG. All of the deck.
I need to be able to see in the goddamn dark.
You kinda do.
So give me the goggles of dark vision. I already know it's a
Goggles
fucking
of
item.
night.
Goggles of night. That's it. I know they exist because I have them on a different campaign.
How do you know they weren't homebrew?
Because he handed me a card with it on it, didn't he? Or something like that.
Probably. Rob is that kind of
Okay, you got dark vision goggles.
fucking Splinter Cell style.
Yes.
Yeah, what would y'all like? I mean, I'll say yeah, an uncommon magic item if you want to create one yourself. As long as it's not overpowered, you can just
Oh, shit,
message
that's
me
it.
later.
I
I'll
no
take it
longer
what I
have
want
to
later.
struggle with the fucking
Yeah, I'll
seeing in the
figure
dark.
something out.
Yeah. So if
Also-
There's a beholder.
Also, my characters are completely matching aside from one item now. Between two different campaigns.
yeah, besides the penis glove, that's the only
Well,
item.
oh yeah, that too.
Actually,
The necklace of fireball. The necklace of fireball is what I was thinking of.
But yeah, so y'all can create a magic item as long as it's not overpowered, and I will help you design it if you need help with it. I know
Voice
Dan.
is
Yeah, you've.
God damn it!
I was gonna wait till she finished her
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah, so
Sorry. Is it her mic that does that?
It's something to do with their fucking setup.
Oh, I honestly thought her voice was just dropping naturally.
No, it's
No.
something to do with her microphone or setup or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. It just does that every once in a while.
I honestly thought that was your voice. I love my Godzilla.
Oh, it's so adorable. Yeah.
I love how we all keep toys around our computer.
It's Asmodeus.
Don't change it. Oh, okay. Oh, I have the Mind Flayer.
I actually have the Mind Flayer too. He's right next to Squidward.
Oh, I keep all my Funkos in the box.
My Funko's
Oh,
lie in my
wait,
TV
wait.
unit.
That's not the Mind Flayer. Hold on.
Hold on, let me turn on my webcam.
You want to see
Oh, you see
Funkos?
his Funko.
You want to see Funkos?
Yeah, he's got a lot of Funkos.
He's terrifying amount of Funkos. This would be the first time we've had all four of us have cameras on at once.
My dad has every It Funko ever made.
That sounds about right.
My
Sure.
dad likes It.
So
Though.
your
Oh.
camera, that's one shelf.
You have at least 3.
That's one set of shelves.
I count at least 3.
That's one set of shelves.
That's a really, really nice setup of shelves. It'd be a
There's
shame
some
if
up
somebody rhino blasted a hole through that entire fucking room.
There's
Disintegrates
more.
all Funkos.
Your Funkos. Just,
There's more. And then
I want the Wanda fingers. It lets me regrow fingers. And
over there, that whole shelf.
Nothing but
Oh, and-
Funkos.
Hey, if you want a magic item like that, like the
I don't-
wand
I
of
don't-
regrowth,
Just
hey,
to
I'm
alter it.
perfectly fine with having a Hail Mary technique that costs me something. I actually like it.
Let's say
I'll make a legendary item y'all can find called the Wand of Regrowing Limb.
Oh, there
You
is
can
a
just-
spell that does that. If only we had a druid in our team. Oh, we do.
just don't have that spell yet.
Yeah, we just gotta get to that point, and then this thing's gonna get busted as shit because I'm gonna blast everything with it.
You want to do a
And
max? You want to do a max level campaign later with just these characters?
No.
And me exclusively blasting rhino sized holes and everything.
Come on, you know you want to do a max level campaign like that.
A
No,
max
I
level
don't.
one shot of rhino blasting.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to say this before we continue with the game.
Okay.
I do want to do a one shot on Halloween and on Christmas.
Okay.
I
If
am
y'all
game
are,
for both of those. I don't care about Christmas because I'm a Jew.
I don't either because I'm a Satanist. But
As long as I don't get
So-
dragged anywhere, I should be good for Halloween for sure.
So if we're able to
Get
do
back to
Halloween, if we're able to do Halloween, I would love to do a one-shot, spooky campaign with a whole just set of characters.
I mean, if we don't do this over Discord, we can all just get together and do a Halloween campaign.
Right. And it doesn't necessarily have to be on Halloween. It just has to be
Around.
for around Halloween, like for the holiday. And then like during Christmas time, if y'all can get together, if y'all want to do it on Christmas and you're not doing anything prior, then we'll do it that day as well. Or like the day before. 'Cause I might have something
Sometime
planned on
around Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I usually get
So-
dragged off to her parents' house for Christmas, so.
Yeah, I usually get dragged over to DJ's place on Christmas, so.
So
Um,
we'll figure out that one a little bit closer too.
Yeah, so I definitely want to start doing holiday one-shots, and we don't have to live stream those, but it would be pretty cool if we did, because they're going to be wacky and zany and maybe spooky.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it either way. As long as we can get a campaign together like that, I'll be happy. Whether or not
Yeah.
it gets streamed, we'll figure out when it gets closer to it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the max level campaign will be for the holiday.
Sounds
So-
good to me.
So keep characters in mind if you don't want to just create, if you don't want to just copy this character and max it out.
Oh no, whatever will I do with my tablet full of over 700 character ideas?
Right. So,
I might bring back an old favorite.
oh, I know which one you're talking
Jesus.
about.
You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know which one I'm talking. There's two really iconic ones that I've made, and I'm talking about the first one.
You're talking about the gorilla, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm bringing back the silverback.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Okay. So back to the game.
Yep.
So we can finish this up, so I can go to bed. You all get an item from his shop, and he pays you. And he goes, if I come across any more quests that need doing, or if you come across any oddities you see within the world, please feel free to come back to my shop, and I will reward you handsomely. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
We shall see.
Bring fucking cookies.
Well, are y'all leaving the shop, or perusing, or...
I mean...
You all
Yeah.
have an item of your choice now, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we can wrap up in this shop unless anybody sees something they want.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
It curses
That-
you. You lose all 10 fingers.
All your fingers grow into toes, and the wand is no longer usable.
Your fingers
So-
get webbed like mine are, and thus they
Oh,
all
no.
fall together.
No! Oh man, that would suck. Oh my
That's
god,
amazing.
I need you to use the thing now. You have to use the wand.
He's smarter than that.
No, what
I mean,
happens
I'm
is
not,
just
but-
one of his fingers falls off, but the webbing
But
is
it
still
hangs
there, so it just flops around.
So by the time you're done, you've got just like glue to hold them in place.
So after you leave the shop, do you want to go turn in the heads that you collected from cultists?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Did we collect the head of the child?
Did y'all stop by the wagon? And collect the
That
head of the
depends on
child?
if you told me why we were collecting heads.
Did you ask?
Um,
Because we're not gonna
Well,
tell you anything you don't ask.
Right.
well, let's just say we headed over that direction. I'm like, oh wait, let me get this kid's head, and then you have the opportunity to say something or not.
Why?
You have the opportunity to say, okay.
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know why, but sure.
Okay, so you
I'm
also
gonna let
have
you
that.
do you.
You
And the
also
three
have,
others.
You have 3 cultist heads and the head of a halfling teenager.
And 4
Three.
skeletons.
Okay, and you have 4 skeleton heads as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go.
You can.
So-
I say that's. Let's take them and see what happens.
So you make your way back to the Thieves Guild again,
Bob.
and you see that the window that Wobblin' Bob threw the fish with the note through has been boarded up. And you go into the Thieves Guild. The guy lets you pass, and Wobblin' Bob is sitting there on a chair, just at a table in a chair, just arranging chicken skin in various like a beautiful diorama on a board.
Okay.
And he's pinning it. He's pinning it
Why
to the board.
Every time we come in here, this motherfucker is doing something fucking weird.
I prefer
Does
this
he-
to the last time I
Does he recite that it's
True.
moist again?
He
So moist.
he hears you coming in, and he goes,
Moist.
he goes, "Hey, it's crispy, extra crispy."
It crunches with every pin he pushes through.
Yeah. And he holds it up and shows you, and he's like, "Hey, look! Does this look like anyone you know?" And the chicken skin looks exactly like Wobblin' Bob.
Oh.
the array of chicken skin looks exactly like Wobbling Bob.
That's amazing.
So it's a self-portrait out of chicken skin.
That's absolutely amazing.
He's like, I think I'm gonna hang this up like right over there. Do you think it would look good on the wall right next to the other self-portrait of me, just in fish scales?
I mean, sure.
Fish scale? Wait. Fish scale?
What? Why?
I'm just game for this. I've completely accepted this character at this point. I'm all for it. Do it.
I'm very offended, but now I am very offended.
Aroused.
With an F-I-N.
Why are you offended? You're an owl, not a chicken.
I think
Still
the
bird.
Fishman is the offended one too.
Well,
He's
fish,
oh
yeah.
God, what is he gonna make it out of next?
Goblin
Right.
skin.
Goblin skin.
Yeah.
His own.
And I'm gonna start laughing when I see it too.
So as you just watch him put up the portrait of his
Beautiful
face,
self.
he turns around and goes, "So what can I get you? Do y'all have more cultist heads? I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's why you're here. to
Yeah,
get
that's
paid.
exactly why
Yeah,
we're here.
that's exactly why we're here. How could you?
Yeah. Every time you come in, you have heads. So I've just started. I've started
I
assuming.
triumphantly hand him mine.
Hey, let's you know.
So, as you pull the halfling head out of the bag and you hand it to Wobbling Bob, Wobbling Bob looks it over and is just looking it over, and he's like, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't think this head is a cultist. Mostly for the fact that there's not the identifying cultist tattoo. It's usually on the back of the neck area. So,
Cultist.
Take it back and paint it
And I
on
look-
real quick.
I look at the rest of the guys like inquisitively, like, what's he talking about?
Do you remember that we took heads from all the cultists we fought earlier when you first joined up?
You took heads from everything that was dead. Everything that was dead was cultists.
There you go.
And just there's the realization just hits me, and I'm like, oh God, what have I done?
I mean, you killed him long
I mean-
before you took his head, so
Yeah.
it's fine. It's just desecrating a corpse.
The tattoo was underneath where you cut.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we'll just call it that.
well, because there's no identifying marks on this specific head, and it looks quite young, I'm just not gonna question it. You can have this back. He hands you the head of the
So
halfling,
now you have a trophy of a halfling
Yeah,
head.
that's a trophy.
and he goes, you other guys though, I'm sure you guys brought me something with a tattoo or a skull at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just dump the bag on the floor again.
7 heads.
Dump the bag on the floor again.
Put your head's cabbage.
No. Just
Oh my God, they would be heads of cabbage.
haha. We just
So
have to. We have to carve the marking into every head of cabbage before we give it to them.
So as you dump the bag out, heads of cabbage pop out with the cultist heads.
Yep.
And Wobbling Bob goes, "Those look oddly familiar. Are they goblin?"
No.
I pick one up and take a bite out of it.
Oh.
He screams. Oh my God, you monster!
I turn it around.
They're
and
cabbage.
it's,
They're cabbage.
Why would you keep cabbages with the heads of cultists? That's how you spoil food.
It's flavoring.
Yeah.
That's necrotic is not a flavoring. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Especially for a
It's
druid
very
in the
high
circle.
iron.
It's especially for a druid in the circle of spores.
Y'all
Gotta-
are fucking crazy.
says the goblin.
Metallic taste.
Says the goblin who was whacking it the last time we came in.
True.
You have a board full of chicken skins.
And fish scales.
Fish scales.
And fish scales.
And
Well.
foreskin. Soon.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get a really bad sunburn, and what he peels off is what he's gonna make it out of.
Goblins get sunburns. That's what I want.
They do now.
They do now.
They do.
It's
Yeah.
up to the DM.
So, as you say that you are offended about the chicken skins and the fish scales, he goes, "What? That's odd. Are you telling me you don't eat bird?"
I have no horse in this race. I eat both fish and bird.
I eat both too. It's cool. But
Only weak fished.
Well, you would hate the owl sculpture I have.
It's just a taxidermy.
It's a taxidermy abomination of like 10 owls taxidermied into
Oh.
one monstrosity.
That looks a lot like Jacob.
Yeah.
He made it for you.
so you're the one making these monstrosities, and I attack Bob.
Can I use
Does
revive?
this leather look familiar to you, Bob?
Can I use revive corpse?
Taxidermy was a joke. It's not canon.
Can I use raise corpse from that thing?
No.
Is it above my level?
For the taxidermy owl,
Yes.
yes. It doesn't exist. It was a joke.
I'm in a hypothetical situation here. I need to know
In
if
a
it would work.
hypothetical situation, I feel like it would work. Yes.
So if it was canon,
If it was canon, it would work.
I could raise a 10-owled beast of hell.
Yeah.
It's a 10-assed owl.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all it is. It just has
10 owl asses. 10 owl cloacas.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Like where the eyes used to be for the owl is just more cloaca. Like it's just cloacas all
It's
over.
starting to resemble one of the holy beings from a different universe's religion.
Yeah.
But cloacas instead of eyes.
Oh no.
You could
God,
call it
it's
a
gross.
You could call it a cloangel.
Cloangel. Cloethulu.
Oh, well, are we what are we getting paid for these heads? There's 7 heads.
What was the going
700.
rate? Okay,
100 per head.
so,
Yep. 100 per head.
I'm
yeah,
disappointed that mine isn't worth anything.
you get
100 per head each.
We get
So you-
175 each.
Okay, so you get 175 gold each. And Wobblin' Bob goes, you can keep the cabbages. I'm not gonna eat those.
Fair.
If I have any news, I'll find you. You don't have to find me unless you want to find me. I mean, I'm a very
I wanna
popular
find you.
person.
This has been literally the most lucrative deal we've had.
Yes.
Bob, do you party?
Oh, I party hardy, like Ed Hardy. That's a popular orc in this realm.
Oh no.
He makes very fashionable clothing. It's top notch.
Is he by chance a cultist?
Can we kill him too?
If you bring Wobblin' Bob, the head of Ed Hardy, the orc, I'm pretty sure he will fucking die. I think he will just be
So we
so
get-
shocked.
So we've got to bring it to Prin instead.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our next side mission.
Yep.
No,
Let's go
no,
find Ed
that's not
Hardy.
Objective.
Get to right.
Attack and dethrone God.
Yeah.
So, Wobblin' Bob looks over y'all and says, well, I'm sure y'all are very busy, so I'll let y'all skedaddle cattle. Y'all have fun, be safe, wear a condom. I heard you were at the brothel the other day. I hope everything worked out. If it starts burning, go to a cleric.
I am a cleric.
Go to another cleric. You don't seem capable.
Oh boy.
Okay, I missed all of that.
Aww.
You didn't hear anything. It was okay. It's okay.
No, I missed all of that.
You need to repeat it
I
either
said
way.
what I said, and then it was nothing.
No.
You're fine.
You'll see it. You'll see it in the VOD when it
Yeah,
comes
you
out.
have to watch the VOD
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
I don't feel like this NPC dying right now.
No, this NPC, we're gonna make him a god.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
That is the end goal of this campaign: is turn Wobbling Bob into an immortal being.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I've got to make a note about that other guy.
Ed Hardy.
No, not Ed Hardy.
Walter.
Not Walter. What was the guy's name? The sailor guy.
Kev Vance.
No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, Horton.
It was, yeah.
Billy Bob Horton.
Ah, right, him. I forgot he existed.
Me too.
We were too focused on rhino blasting shit today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bla- Blasting rhinos and rhino blasting.
Yep.
well, he, Billy Bob Horton is the secret end boss of the game.
If we defeat him, Wobbling Bob becomes God.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming you guys are leaving the Thieves Guild, or do you have business here?
I see no reason to stay.
That's amazing.
Oh!
That's amazing.
Huh.
You did it.
Well,
That's the best
how
roll
all
you
four
ever
came
gotten.
up the same- Well, there's that, yes, but I'm just saying how all four of the numbers came up the same.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That would be an incredibly impressive Rhino Blast right there. 143
Yeah.
Rhino damage.
That, I immediately regret telling you the stats on that.
The bright side is, it has a dangerous enough side effect that I will not use it in every combat.
Right.
Every time.
Especially
It's-
since you didn't give me a limit to how many times I can use it.
The limit is how many fingers you have.
Yeah, that's 10 times in a combat.
I just
Now,
rolled,
is
I
that
don't know how
fingers
many.
that he has, or fingers
Oh,
that is
no.
attached to him.
So I broke the chat.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see that.
Jesus Christ, Drew.
I don't know how many nines that is.
You rolled a lot of 20s.
I did.
Yeah, a lot of ones.
Yeah, I rolled a good mix of everything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many, oh my god, how many is... Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nines.
We rolled 9. Yeah, 9,999,000.
Is that, but is
99.
that how many...
Yeah, 99.
It is. Is that actually how many numbers there is, or did they just leave off?
I think that's the numbers.
I'm not counting them.
I was gonna say, someone has to count all 9.
It took me a
9
while to scroll
million.
through it, so
I'm gonna give it credit that it is.
I'm gonna say that it is not, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
No, but I'm
'Cause
gonna...
I feel like it hit its cap at like maybe 200.
Something like that.
I like how you did put the +2 at the end.
I just left that alone.
Thank
didn't
God
even
there was
touch
that
that.
plus 2. You might
Right?
not have killed it otherwise.
Alright?
Yeah.
Right.
So
The goal was to attack and dethrone God.
everyone leaves the Thieves Guild. And where are y'all going? I think Jacob had something he wanted to do.
Okay, let's
in-
drink up. Lead the way.
Yeah, I want to get a better bow. For reasons. No reason.
To do more damage.
Damn. Exactly.
Well, what kind of better bow?
Well, I have no Baba's horn. Maybe I can make a bow out of it if I get it strung up.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah. So I want to go see the blacksmith to do the thing I said.
Sounds like a plan.
Sorry, I was
Oh.
watching someone shotgun a beer.
Why are you watching videos during a campaign?
He said I owed him $5, but he was talking to someone else. He has an OnlyFans account that he's shotgunning beers on. So
That doesn't explain why you're doing this during campaign.
oh, because I meant to figure out if you could do the thing, but it came up on my screen. Sorry. So yeah, I'll say who would do that? A Fletcher. A Fletcher would be able to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go and you ask. You go back into the Thieves Guild and you're like, "Yo, Wobblin' Bob, is there a Fletcher?" Right? You don't know your way around town.
Sure. Yeah.
And Wobblin' Bob goes, "Oh yeah, there's a Fletcher like right close to the dock area. It's by that tavern you went to earlier, because I know everything that goes around in town." So,
I'd expect nothing left of you.
yeah. So, yeah, it's by that tavern you went to earlier. So, you're on your way. So, you thank Wobblin' Bob. I think maybe you just leave. I don't know you. And
Thanks, Bob.
and you head towards the Fletcher, and you take a left turn and another left turn and another left turn,
And we're back
you're
at the
there.
Thieves Guild.
Oh god, I'm having fucking flashbacks.
And it turns out we're actually role-playing NASCAR. No. This was a NASCAR game the entire time. NASCAR, the TTRPG.
Oh shit, you got me.
But you make it to the Fletcher, and as you
hit
go
me with
in,
an ice baby, and I thought I was getting under pressure.
that was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. You walk in, and you see a beautiful elven maiden testing out bowstrings behind the counter. And as you walk in, she goes, "Welcome to my shop."
I was half expecting the New Jersey accent.
Welcome to my shop. This is actually how elves talk as well. They're also from Jersey.
They're from West Jersey.
They're from West Jersey. Across the river from East Jersey, where the goblins are from.
All of Wildmount is just Jersey.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
you see a beautiful
Jersey and the
elven
occasional
maiden.
Cockney accent.
So you see this unearthly, beautiful elven maiden, and she goes, "Welcome to my shop. What can I interest you in my wares? Just look around. I'll help you wherever you need."
Glass all around breaks.
Is it just the fucking whore from outside of the brothel from last time?
Yes. She has a second job.
Oh yeah, she didn't have the first one.
Yeah.
She had to get a new job, so.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It turns out I'm better at fletching bows than I am at catching hoes.
Cool. Well, I pull
I'm
out.
better at stringing D's than I am at getting D's.
So you pull out the horn
Yes.
and you set it on the counter, and she goes, "Oi, this is a right mighty good horn I see here. Yes, Chip Chippery." Oh.
Chip chippery.
I can turn this into a mighty good bow in like a short of a day. You feel me?
You're suddenly going Austin Powers.
I know. I'm trying not to. I've been doing Austin Powers the last few
I'm
days.
watching it curve really hard into Austin Powers territory, and at the same time, I'm watching you resist it as hard as you can, so it's turning into a tail slide into Austin Powers territory.
So bad at voices. They're all
You're amazing.
horrible.
That's fantastic.
But I can turn this into a right good chipper bow for you in about a day or so.
Sounds good, bye.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Well, behave.
That's the most genuine Cockney accent I've heard from you all night.
Welcome.
It actually sounded like you could have voiced a character actor in the first Fable game. You know, still a little rigid, but it's there.
I've been practicing my voices
Oh,
for at
chicken
least
chicken.
12 minutes.
Oh God.
She before you leave, she says, "Now it'll be about 50 gold to turn this into a chipper rate, mate. Fucking bow, mate. You dig?"
You're starting to.
God.
You're flailing into Australian now.
Yep.
You dig?
She's an abomination.
Ooh. Well, yeah, we established that last time.
When I did this, there was a beautiful maiden and I fucked it all up.
So,
This is fun.
Sure.
This is fun.
Damn it. Okay. I fucking give her 30 gold.
roll a
Up front.
deception
No.
check.
No, up front.
Up front.
Just,
Up front.
yeah.
Okay. She goes, "Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll have this to you done by tomorrow.
Very good.
I'll see you then, cutie pie.
All right.
Chip,
Bip, bip, cheerio. Chip, chipper, chip, chop, chew, chupacabra."
Chirp, chirp, motherfucker.
Ooh. Oh, there was so much pain in that last sentence.
There was so much pain. I couldn't think of anything. Fuck.
It was great because I was watching you. You wanted to stop, but you couldn't make yourself stop.
I couldn't. I was like, what's coming out of my mouth? I hate myself.
It's beautiful.
Oh, is anyone else needing a bow?
No.
Negative.
Okay, so you all leave the shop, and I don't have to do that voice for a whole campaign.
Actually, we need
We'll
to
be
go
back
in.
tomorrow to get the bow.
God damn it.
New favorite NPC.
No,
Second favorite.
she's gonna
Yeah.
fucking die. I'm going to kill her off. I will
And-
never do that voice again.
And we will execute Ed Hardy for the crimes.
Yes. So, what is the team doing now? They've exited the shop after procuring a bow order.
Do we have anything major left to do, or do we want to wait, get the bow, and call it for the day?
Probably that.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the long wait, and then get the bow, and then we'll call it.
Okay. So, you head back to the tavern y'all were staying at, and you do your sleepy sleeps, your didgeridoos, your didgeridon'ts, your sleepy sleeps.
I'm glad you brought back the didgeridoo from the first episode.
It's my instrument.
Yeah. But you do your sleep and you make your way back to the Fletcher. And as you walk in,
She's dead.
she's dead. Your bow is done, but she is dead. No.
Oh no.
Well, you don't have to pay the last 20.
Yeah,
Get a refund. and Take my boat.
I
So-
rifle for pockets.
She's not dead. She's not dead.
So I still rifle through
Yeah,
her pockets.
yeah.
Bitch, do you mind? I'm trying to take this.
Hey, I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's okay to look, but you just can't take. Or put a grenade in your pocket. You know?
Yeah, you know.
Hey. What I do in Fallout is
It's a legitimate strategy.
It is.
Works
So,
especially well in Megaton.
yes.
Uh, you enter and she goes, hold on, let me yawn.
No, that's her voice
No.
now. Keep going. Go, go, go.
No, you can't keep yawning.
Oh,
like that.
wow, Jim Barry, I fucking mate. No.
Woo.
She goes, I will pip cheerio to you too. Good morning, my love. How do you fucking do? You want the bow that I finished last night, correct?
Yup.
Well, just for spiffiness, I finished it real quick, like, and it's all taut. Here's your bow.
I say thank you.
And we haul ass.
Okay, you pay the gold, and unless you need anything else, you should leave.
We're gonna hang out in this shop and talk for the next 3 hours.
How much better?
Entire next session at the shop.
How
Yep,
much-
we're gonna have an RP session just at the fucking Fletcher's shop.
I immediately
your
regret
accents
my
are good.
decision.
I hope your accents are good because we're gonna make you swap between them.
A lot too. We're gonna make sure Bob shows up at one point.
No, not with both of them. And you're gonna make.
They're
oh,
gonna
you're
have a
make-
conversation. We're gonna
Yep.
we're in the
Yep.
conversation.
Oh no, I was just talking about the lady. Like she's just
What's
gonna
her name
swap.
again?
I don't care.
I don't know.
I
She
need a
doesn't have
name.
one.
She's got a
Uh,
kaleidoscope of fucking accents.
Right.
The unholy accent amalgamation.
Her name is.
So her name is the Malga.
There you go.
Her name's Patricia.
Oh,
Why?
okay. From Split.
Yeah.
From Split. I got it.
Yeah. So her name's Patricia. So anything else y'all need from the store?
Yes, a 3 hour long conversation.
No, besides that, that's not happening.
We must create a romance
No.
between
Don't.
Barricade,
Why
Bling
barricades
No.
door.
and Trisha. What's your last name?
Scalp.
Trisha.
Yeah.
Barricades door.
No, it's with a K. SKELF. Skelf.
It's the only.
named Skelf.
It's the only thing in the entire fucking land that is spelled with a K.
Yeah, the
Us-
only thing. Everything else is C's.
Aside from
Okay.
names, aside from like our names across, like mine.
I hope you're not writing that in the notes because that's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
No.
We're gonna have a 3 hour RP session like last time, but it's just gonna be in the one room this time.
No.
I invite Wobbling Bob. Part of his
For
godship. Part of
all
his
those who
godship
wish
is
to
taking
know.
a wife.
Yep, there it is.
For
God
those
damn
who
it.
wish to know, here are my notes for this. These are my notes.
Okay.
Hold on. Where are they? Oh, General Oski. No, why did you put that at the bottom? Why would you do that? Oh, Patricia with 3 C's. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. God damn it.
Youngling half a male. He fucked up. Yeah, I killed him.
Nice.
I have your coughing fit.
God damn it. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
The cabbage ballista is really cool. I do
Yeah.
feel like I want to make that. So That is something I'm gonna design in my off time.
Good.
Doubt.
Hey, I
Press X to doubt.
now fuck you guys.
There you go.
No, stop sending that.
Yes, there it is.
No,
X in chat, everybody. If you're watching this, X in chat.
no, stop. I promise I'll do it.
We ship it.
Now I gotta do a whole like story dialogue shit with fucking Wobbling Bob and Patricia. Fuck.
And we're not gonna tell you when we're gonna make it happen, but we will
Nope.
make it fucking happen.
It's just gonna be one day. You know what we need to do? We need to go to the Fletcher shop. It'll be
Hey,
like,
Bob, you wanna join us?
40 episodes into the campaign, y'all are across, like literally across the entire map.
I put on my helmet teleportation, teleport us all back.
Yeah, and you're like, hey Bob, you want to go to the Fletcher shop?
we're we literally wind up in Islencross.
Yeah, you're in Islencross fighting some sort of ice demon, and you're like, hey, let's do this.
You know who seemed lonely? Bob.
You know who else?
He said it himself. He didn't seem it. He said it.
Yeah, but this is
Well, I'm very
this is reminiscence.
Ah, yes.
I immediately regret all of my decisions.
It's gonna be right before we fight the final boss. We're gonna turn around and go back.
Stop and rod hold.
We're gonna be at the boss door, and we're gonna turn around and go
Yeah.
back to Rodhold.
Just in the middle of the final fight, I teleport and disappear, and everybody's like, where the fuck did he go?
Hey, no, you take all of us, including the boss, with you, and we all sit
Yeah.
down and have a chat.
The boss is like, what the fuck? I'm like, just hang on for a minute, hang on for a minute.
This is
You
important.
gotta wait. Yeah.
As we're fighting Bob Horton.
I hate y'all.
You did this.
Like, Bob Horton, you remember Hobble Bob? He's like, yeah. We want to set him up with Patricia. From the fletching shop? Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm in. And he told we set him up. We all sit down, have a drink. We did good.
Campaign ends without a boss fight.
No, then he's like,
Yep.
yeah, well, we gotta finish this. He pays the bar tab, teleports us back, roll initiative.
I can get down with that.
He's
I-
writing all these notes down. Either that or
I think she's
very
just given up.
impatient.
I'm looking at bows for,
References.
yeah.
Go to Monster Hunt. Just play Monster Hunter. Monster mode.
No, I'm looking for like more like stat blocks that I can just steal from someone else's homebrew, so I don't have to homebrew one myself. I found a really cool one, but I don't know.
Does it do 10d20 of damage and make you lose a finger?
Every bow shot, every fight, he uses 3 fingers.
Every bow shot is an automatic critical hit. And does 4d100s of damage, but the caveat is
Lose a
you
leg.
lose a leg. Yeah. No, that's not a real. No.
What?
Close.
Oh, it's the fudge. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
You're out of legs, dude. You can't keep shooting.
Yeah, you
I'm
can keep shooting. You have no more legs.
I'm taking your legs with me.
You use their hands to shoot it,
Yes.
so they lose legs.
There we go.
So basically, we're ending the final boss fight with no fingers and no legs on
Yep.
any of us.
Yep.
But we'll save the world.
Yep.
I'll message you the bow stats sometime this week.
Alright.
So, and I'll do the same with all the magic items that you guys create on your own or find on the internet.
If you guys want any suggestions for stuff that's actually in the DMG, message me what you're looking for. I know it all. Or if you want a genuine idea of things that will help your characters out, just hit me up.
If you have an idea of something cool or funny or whatever, feel free to message me, and as long as it's not overpowered, I'll help you design it as well.
It's just
Figure out if it's not overpowered, message me. So we
Yeah.
don't have
I will make it overpowered, and I will say it's not. So
very good. I'm a very good. He'll say it's not, and then silently cry as his encounters all end on the first turn.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be like, why the fuck did I do this? Jesus Christ.
It's like
I hate my life.
Just looking at me through the camera. Fix this.
I need help.
just white flag.
Yeah.
Tiny whitey's on a stick being waved in the corner.
Yep.
I quit. I don't want to DM anymore.
All right, and we're all moving over to my campaign.
Yep.
Oh, everybody dies. Next campaign.
The world ends.
You
Okay,
all.
this campaign, nobody's playing a fucking Gloomstalker. Everybody plays a Gloomstalker. The first round of combat is just fucking disgusting.
Just 4 archers.
What have I done?
Fucking volleys of arrows. Everybody multi-class is fighter to get action surge.
Yep.
Oh no.
Everybody gets
Multi-class
haste.
is wizard. We're just. Everybody is 5 levels of wizard, 2 levels of fighter, and the rest in fucking ranger in Gloomstalker. And it's just fucking thousands of them. We all have haste. We all have 8 attacks per turn.
God damn it.
Just the first turn of combat is fucking 16 no. Wow,
See,
a lot less.
this
32
is-
attacks.
This is what we need to do for the max level campaign.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for the max level campaign, Dan, if you can help other people min-max their characters to shit, that would be great.
I can help people make incredibly disgusting builds.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have an
like-
idea for a barbarian I want to do already. I'll go over with you later, Dan.
Oh, just be a barbarian. Just make.
Oh,
things-
I'm aware, but I have ideas.
So, you all leave the Fletcher shop, thankfully.
We'll
Hold
be
on,
back.
I gotta go back real quick. I gotta ask one more
No,
question.
you don't. Door's already locked. They close early on Sundays.
I want a short bow.
Uh,
that does as much damage as a long bow. Let me see if she has one.
No,
Knock, 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 knock,
we
knock,
don't.
knock, 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 knock.
No.
Start banging on the door.
That's where we're gonna call it for tonight. So, y'all have achieved a new bow.
Oh God.
You've
I didn't
I
do
murdered.
needed one more note.
What's the last note? I hope it's not
Start
something-
session by going
No,
to
no,
Fletcher's shop.
Fletcher
no.
shop. Accept no detour.
No.
I'm going to forget about all of this because I usually do and have to like read my notes and figure out what the fuck went on and what I need to know. I'm going to see that. I'm going to think it is important and force us into this.
The rest of us will remember and start laughing.
God damn it.
And
I'm
Daniel's
gonna
like,
die.
I don't know why I'm supposed to do this, guys, but my notes say to go here.
Yeah, and we're just gonna be like, all right, let's go.
Let's go to the Fletcher shop.
I love it because I essentially caused all this to happen.
Oh,
by
you did,
saying
and it's
my
beautiful.
name is I accidentally joked that it sounds like Hobble and
Is
Bob.
she from Jersey too? Yes.
Oh, that was great.
Yes, and now she's from Australia, and also England, and also
Yep.
Austin Powers, and also...
And whatever else we tack on to her later.
Yeah, whatever she flows through is what happens. It's all canon.
Eventually, she's also gonna have a Japanese accent.
Oh no.
French. You gotta make sure you throw some French in
Do you
there.
need to borrow my wife?
Just speaking
No,
speaking Japanese in a French accent.
Oh no.
She can
No,
speak
I
Japanese.
can't
hold on.
do that.
She
Hold
can
on.
speak Japanese in a German accent, and and she can speak German in a Japanese accent.
Oh my.
That's cool.
My fiance knows English, Chinese, Japanese, and German.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
I barely know English.
I hardly know English.
We know.
Like, I'm astounded at polyglots who can learn so many languages. Like, I want to be that, but I just can't.
As
Right.
I've heard a famous comedian say, though, you can't call that guy stupid. He knows like 7 languages. Yeah, that just means that more people know he's stupid.
True. Alright, so we're gonna call it. I'm gonna find somebody to raid real quick. Everyone say goodbye to chat.
Bye,
Jack.
Dad.
Thanks for putting
I'm
up with me
sorry.
again.
Sorry for the train wreck. That is my campaign.
I want the VOD of
It's
this
fantastic.
now.
It'll be uploaded, don't worry.
Does it automatically upload on your
No, I have to do it.
Twitch?
Oh yeah, it does. Alright, bye guys.
Because I subscribed. I'm gonna go watch it on your VOD on Twitch.
Bye guys.
I'm gonna fall asleep with their
Bye.
voices.
Oh no.